let's see how this goes. So okay. I have a manual to this game.
Game screen.
Oh, game to game. Thank you. Let me just get the manual up because there's some interesting stuff in there. Apps. Space Quest 1. Edge. Is this the right one? No. There we go. Here we go. There's a very bright white point. Yeah, I think Jill screwed up my coloring. I'm not sure. I'm going to blame Jill. So this is the my computer's often doing data processing anyway. Yeah, sometimes I'll pop in to streams and lurk just to build up points and give people a few extra views. I couldn't pronounce it properly as a kid and called it the Elican Falcon. Elican. It sounds almost scandalous, salacious. My computer's often doing data processing. Interesting. So yeah, this is the Space Quest 1 remastered manual. And there's a bit of introduction. There's a lot of text. But the difference between this one and the Thingy-Lickin' Falcon, oh no. The difference between this and the original is it actually has manual-based copy protection. And if you want to play this, the EGA version you can play on, it's available in the Steam bundle, because that's the Space Quest collection, but it's not available in GOG. So if you want to play the remake, you have to get it on Steam, unfortunately. But yeah, there is a little bit of copy protection. These symbols look kind of similar to the ones that are in Space Quest 4. And there's some more copy protection here. There's a bit of a walkthrough, a bit of a splurge for other games. I made a Space Quest 2 emote, passed it on to Captain Peel card, but waiting for approval. Yeah. Space Quest 2 is a very good game. Doesn't get a lot of love for some reason. But I'll look forward to checking that one out. Oh god, all my dogs are going crazy. Alright, so let's see how this goes. So it should be going through... I've got an MT32 emulator going. So let's see how this goes. Here we go. Good thing you can tap. Oh, that's cool. Look, nice. Roger Wilco in. What is this? This is Space Quest 1. The Sarian Encounter. EGA version, yes. Producer Stuart Mulder. So the original two guys from Andromeda, Scott Murphy and Mark Crow, they weren't involved in the remake, as far as I know. Even though they're in the credits, I think they're credited for the original. And they didn't like this version. If the music's too loud, let me know and I can try and turn it down a little bit. EGA is spoilers. I know, 16 colours. You're lucky I didn't put PC speaker music on. Oh no. Human eye can't see more than 16 colours anyway. It's true. As we join our story, the crew of Arcata is returning home to Xenon after a successful mission developing the star generator. exhilarated by their accomplishments. They are oblivious to the fact that a sinister craft approaches rapidly from behind. Oh no! 8 if you drink absinthe. Ooh, that's a good point. I've got around an 18-minute personal best on the EGA version. Is there much difference? Like, this is the one I grew up with. Literally, like, hang on. You're startled by the sound of an alarm. Breaking through it, the intercom crackles with the frightened voice of a technician shouting that the arcade has been boarded by unknown intruders. The transmission ends abruptly in a soundstorm of white noise, soon overtaken by the cold din of silence. You hear the overly...
is engaged.
Uh-oh. You hear the overly...
Till destination.
Alright, thanks game. You hear the overly cheerful voice of the ship's computer say, "Destruct sequence is engaged. 15 minutes till detonation." So there was this kind of awkward period where Sierra made both a VGA version of the game and EGA version at the same time. And the EGA version typically had different graphics, like they redrew them for EGA. They're obviously based on the VGA version. And it wasn't until much later that they combined them. So the EGA version was actually a higher res EGA with dithering, I think. Whereas this is 320 by 200 EGA. All right, so let's have a look around since haven't played it. All right, so the light's flashing. Let's see. That seems to ring a distant bell. Oh yeah, now you remember. It means that all living things now aboard the ship could die due to some disastrous situation that currently exists. Whatever the case, some personal hide preservation is in order. Interesting. It's a very appropriate Roger GIF emote. And this game also has imported the sniff and the taste. So when they were making Space Quest 4, emergency! There's an emergency going on. Go to red alert. Are you sure, sir? It does mean changing the bulb. I think I mixed two scenes there. Could be Red Dwarf Big D. But yeah, Space Quest 4, they as a joke, I think they added extra verbs like to sniff and to taste. There's 0 puzzle, brown alert. Not quite. There's 0 puzzles that require you to smell or to taste. So it's really just a bonus kind of Easter eggs here and there. You take a whiff and notice a smell common to electronics, which haven't had power applied to them in quite a while. You aren't on that level. Okay. And we can taste it as well. Boy, that was a bad idea. Your tongue now bears the residue left behind by adventurers who, like yourself, have shown a need to press various and sundry organs against the sign. Gross. They've taken Mr. Rimmer. Can I go back in the closet? Yes, I can. I feel much safer in here. Let's get out of here before they bring him back. Exactly. You've just stumbled into a small, dark, and very cluttered utility closet. Many things fall, and most of them land on you. It doesn't say much for your cleaning prowess. So if we start hearing footsteps, we can hide in there if we need to. So this is kind of nifty. What's going on here? This is a Model DX cartridge retrieval unit. Arnold's a kindred spirit. I have insanely wide nostrils too. Do you have a giant H, hologram H on your head, on your forehead? Its function is to retrieve and return cartridges from and to the storage unit. It is currently empty. Archive console of data archive unit. There is a CRT and a chair. Just for decoration, don't actually have anything to do with the data archive unit. I wouldn't be violating his airspace if I were you. Sniff the console. Oh, geez. The odor you're producing causes you to regret skipping last month's shower. So I can't smell everything. What can I taste? Better not. You're likely to get a furball. Okay, gross. So there's not much to do here yet. So let's keep wandering the ship. So, oh, you hear footsteps. Quick, run away. What's the maximum boundaries that can be on screen? 50. So if there's any more than that, they get queued up. Failing to notice anyone or anything in the room, the Sarian guys decide to check elsewhere. Way to go, Roger. Oh no, Lassus. Thank you for redeeming. It can definitely do more than that. I just thought I'll set a reasonable limit just to not to clutter up the screen. Alright. This is all that remains of Jerry, one of the few techno dudes aboard who sometimes tolerated your company. Your low clearance excluded you from visiting him during the performance of his duties in the elegant lower level airlock of the Arcada. Are they individually simulated? Yes. I ran Keen 4 in DOSBox and I dumped the position information for the characters, for the bound in particular. So I tried to simulate a jump to be the same as what it would be in the game. It's kind of hard to tell, but the eyes actually look down a little bit as he almost reaches the apex of his jump. So I tried to add that in as well. So we found a dude that's dead in the corridor here. So naturally Roger's going to search him. You search Jerry's body and find a keycard. Oh. The keycard fits an electronic lock someplace on the Arcada. No worries. Thanks for the look, Mike. 3 buckazoids. Okay. So let's sniff this body. He smells like Jerry. Okay. I don't think you really want to taste Jerry, but then who knows? Can we talk to Jerry? Funny, no response. You hear footsteps. I'm not going to make it. Let's Oh, okay, phew. Alright, way to go, Roger. Oh, okay, that's fair. Running out of time. I've got all this stuff to do. Come on. It's not obvious, but we have to re-enter this room to get this guy to come in. The door opens. A man you recognize as one of the head lab scientists stumbles into the room. He appears to be in serious need of some Abdo-Seal abdomen filler. Oh, no, yeah. After only a few steps, he hits the floor with a disconcerting thud. Ugh. Ah. Oh, it's my phone. Alright, let's save, because there's a bit here we need to note. Scientist, save. Alright, what does he smell like? The smell of freshly sheared copper fills the air around the damaged scientist. You wouldn't want to do that, trust me. Fair enough. Alright, let's talk to him. His lips move. Star generator is in danger. The Arcada is under attack. You better get off this scale if you value your life, Wilco. Look at this guy. Just before his systems cease all functions short of decay. This puzzle is a big difference to the EGA version. That's true, yeah, you don't even need to talk to him, I think. You already know what the word is. He looks over towards the shelves full of cartridges and utters astral bodies. And then he slumps down and dies. I missed the last bit. Actually, astral bodies, isn't that what you're meant to search for in the original as well? That was a good bit of serendipity. Oh, look at this, full screen. Retrieve a console panel. Okay, so we can't do much here. Astral bodies equals Thetans. Oh no. Can't smell anything here. Okay. Here we go. So, we have to look up in the manual. Astral bodies. And astral bodies is this one of these. This one. And then the thing with an upside down eye. And then a weird H. And then this one, I think. No cryptic writing buttons in the manual to read either. No. Yeah, you just type in the word. It's really a lot easier. Astral Bodies was the OG one, I think, as well. Yeah, I think so, yeah. There's like about 24 different ones. Here we go. Thanks, buddy. Okay, so we've got a cartridge. What is on the cartridge? We don't know. But it seemed important enough that the scientist was willing to use his last seconds of life to come in here and tell us about it. So let's leave him be. And we'll explore downstairs. You hear footsteps. Alright, come on, Roger. You can do it. Quick, get in there. Ooh, that's quick. That was close. Alright, way to go, Roger. So we've got some more dead bodies here. A cursory glance indicates that Dave, lab technician, is dead. Normally you wouldn't be able to tell, except that his intestines are hanging out of the scorched opening where his abdominal wall used to be. You remember that he was forced to serve in a Xenon National Guard, but he wasn't bitter. Okay? Can we smell Dave? Where's Dave? He doesn't smell bitter. Taste him. Okay. Still not bitter, just like you thought. He's dead, Jim. I'm glad that you can confirm that he's not bitter. What does Dave want to say? Dead people sure are boring. Alright, let's check out this side. 10 minutes. Thanks, computer. This is one of the head research scientists, Blanche. Lick it. I tried. He's not bitter at all. You wanted to get to know her a little better. However, seeing her ruptured chest wall reveals more about her than you were hoping to learn. Hey, she's wearing that really great perfume again. Eau de pain. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, dead body. Keep your tongue to yourself, Slimeball. That's fair, to be honest. Dead people sure are boring. Okay. What's going on in here? The base of the Star Generator research pedestal has apparently been trashed by the vandals who stole the generator. The upper support for the Star Generator when it is affixed to the pedestal. Who's this guy? Yet another crewman's motionless body reduces the shine of the floor wax. Hugh doesn't look too neat and clean with his lungs hanging out like that. Can we search him? We can. Search the body. Your search of the body reveals nothing. Can we talk to him? Normally a pleasant guy to talk with, Hugh is pretty darn boring now. I think Hugh might have missed a shower or two. Or perhaps his body got sweaty from the heat of that laser blast. And if you taste him, either you have a taste for sweat, or you didn't smell him before you tried to taste him. Gross. Alright, what's going on with this guy? This guy's got the same uniform as Roger. The lifeless body of Randy, one of the lab technicians, lies sprawled at your feet. Those laser blasts are nasty. Why, you can't distinguish one exposed organ from another. Got anything on you? Your search of the body reveals nothing. Randy's recently re-exposed and reheated lunch. It smells pretty good. You start to regret having slept through lunch. Gross. Although it's darn tempting, all this tension has your stomach churning. The last thing it needs is more stomach acid, especially from someone else's stomach. Oh my god. What's this flashing thing over here? This is a new addition to the game as well. You find a small but heavy device affixed to the base of the Star Generator platform. It appears to be magnetic. That must be how the aliens upset the force field protecting the unit. Oh. Let's get that. What is this thing? Now you know why you didn't have clearance for this place. You don't understand what most of this crap does. This thing looks like a giant speaker for the cosmos. This thing looks like it came off the front end of a Studebaker. Or maybe the Batmobile? Anyway, it appears non-functional at this time. It was probably damaged in the heist. He's dead, Jim. Still what passes for his kidneys. Yes. More delicious organs. Alright, so I can't smell that stuff. So when I've played this in the past, I didn't sniff and taste everything as much. So I'm trying it out now. This is a star chart. It was used for locating candidates to test the star generator on once the bulk of the development process was completed. What does it smell like? Okay, let's get out of here. So we've now got a weird device. Oh no! You hear footsteps. Oh god. Run away! So there's nothing you can do with the guards. All you can do is hide. Alright, let's try it again. Because I kind of wanted to search these bodies. I don't think... There's literally, I think, only one body you can search that has something. Reveals nothing you want to carry. Alright, let's try and go this way. Nah, I'm dead. The aliens observe their handiwork briefly before looking for others to process in a similar fashion. As you lie on the floor in a smouldering gelatinous heap, you can't help but wonder why he bothered getting up this morning. Sorry, Roger. I'm sorry I missed your Discord North stream. That's cool. How did you find the game? I know it's not exactly loved, but I remember really enjoying it at release. No, I really like the game. The VODs are up. If you wanted to watch hours of me playing it, it's literally the only Discord game I've played from start to finish. And I played it like when it came out, like 20 years ago, and I played it recently. It's really tricky to get to run on modern systems. So there is like a patch that you can get that fixes some of the issues, but it still has weird physics. Like so in the end, what I did is I set up like VirtualBox and installed Windows XP on it, and ran Discord Noir on that, and it went pretty well. You've got to be careful with the resolution and stuff. It's very, very fiddly to get going. Carbo Gelatinous is the name of my new Kraftwerk tribute band. That would be amazing if that was true. All right, can I? I just want to get out of here. Come on. Here we go. I don't know. Yeah. So do you think that not many people like that game? Because I thought it was more that just it wasn't exactly loved by the developers. Like I think they got shut down like very shortly after the game was released. So they didn't get to like create many patches. So yeah, it only ran like on really early Windows versions. But I thought the people who could play it, they loved it. And like Dave Gilbert of Watch It Eye, like he's saying that game was an inspiration to some of his games that he made. Like that's why it's got like the notebook. Like a lot of his games have a notebook like mechanic, and I think he borrowed that from Discord Noir. I got the impression that the retro streamers on here aren't keen on Discord Noir. I think it's more it's difficult to run. Like for a while, people were recommending to only play the PlayStation 1 version because like it was more stable to run in a PlayStation emulator than to get it running on Windows. But I follow the Discord Noir category, and sometimes you see the occasional streamer. But yeah, it doesn't seem that popular, unfortunately. This is Stuart, one of your crewmates. He appears to be non-functional. You used to kid him about it when he was alive, but now it's true. Oh. You hear footsteps. Oh god. Run away, Roger, run away. All I want to do is search this guy. You frisk the scorched body. Other than carbonized materials, your search reveals nothing. Boy, I hope this isn't becoming a new hobby. Quick, run away, Roger. Run away. Yeah, I think I know why I didn't search many of these bodies before, because it's really hard. On second thought, maybe you shouldn't wipe your nose on Stuart's clothes. Oh my god. Oh, that's really sick. You should seek professional help. That's fair. Why guards? Why? Alright, let's try this. Yep, I get it. You hear footsteps. Here we go. We're in the elevator. Alright. So we've got 6 minutes left, so hopefully we'll be okay. Have we got enough time? What's going on in this room? Appears to be some sort of wiring harness. You never cared much for electrical hardware. This monitor gives a readout about the ship's status. Only the lab scientist really knew exactly what it monitored. A pair of viewing ports protrude from the materials testing device. This is one way to change your attitude. It's you, Roger Wilco, janitor sub extraordinaire. This is a section of one of the lower levels of Arcada. What can we taste? Nothing to taste here. Can we smell anything? Nope. Alright, can I try and use it? Nope. Okay. Let's get out of here. So yeah, so here, if I try and walk across the room, you'll hear footsteps, and we can't actually make it to the other side without getting shot. So you do have to find a way to hide, and there's two ways to hide. One is to walk behind here, if I remember correctly. I'm probably misremembering it. Yeah, so you can, even though from their perspective they should be able to see Roger, as long as his sprite is covered up. He's invisible. So failing to notice anyone or anything in the room, the Syrian guys decide to check elsewhere. Way to go, Roger. Hooray.
I just wanted to say some at one Alex Dance. We're all grooving for you.
Thank you, French Toast. Also welcome in, French Toast. Let me give you a little shout out. Last playing Shovel Knight. LOLO. How are you finding... So, this is King of Cards. Is that a separate standalone game, or is it DLC? Because I saw you playing bits of it, and it looked fun. On the screen is some green dude you've never seen. DLC for the first game. Alright, okay. I think I played the... what was the poisoner guy? He was like a swamp boss or something that you could play. I forget what his name was. I think I played that DLC, but I haven't played any other ones. Oh no, yeah, right. The not poisoner, it was some sort of Plague Knight. That's it. Yep. I think I played a bit of that. On the screen is some green dude you've never seen the likes of. He seems to be talking, but the audio is out in this area of the ship. The architects must have been low on oxygen when they came up with a grand design scheme for this compartment. It's a giant tribute to an ancient but still functional control device. This place looks like a monument to Soviet computer hardware miniaturization. At one time it served as a development facility for the Star Generator, but that was in the early phase of the project. This keyboard was used in the development of the Star Generator. It has since been placed here to be out of the way. It has no function. Can I taste any of this? It's a TV picture, remember? Better not, you're likely to get a fur ball. It tastes a lot like lots of unclean fingers pressed around the thing. Oh, what's up here? A relatively nearby star blazes. It doesn't smell like a rodent. Oh, because this is the mouse. Right, gotcha. The odor you're producing, it's me. I don't think that's a good idea to be doing that kind of thing to somebody else's joystick. Oh my. Alright, let's get out of here. Still got a few rooms to go. You're at the east end of one of the development labs. Another elevator is available here. No, it's fine. Go for it, yeah, okay. Through this window you can see down into the pod bay. A pod sits waiting on the launch track. The large bay doors are currently closed. Totally normal behavior. Like shaking hands in Canada. If they're in space, how come they can breathe? That's a very good point, MCC. Also, welcome in. Open the bay doors. Ooh, 5 minutes. This button opens the bay doors. Okay, do it. Thank you, game. Maybe we should hurry up. I'm having fun just looking at all the descriptions. So MCZ is like a DOS historian, and she dregs up the best of DOS games. This stream challenges my suspension of disbelief. Possibly a big jerk, apparently, but I doubt that. Space has oxygen. NASA lies to you. I have some interesting PDFs to read. I would be interested in those PDFs, to be honest. I always meant to ask one of the technicians what this thing is. However, you procrastinated a bit too long in this case. It's either an ocean in the bottle or a model of your stomach as the deadline draws near. Can I smell it? Can I smell the buttons? Can I smell that? Okay. So, if we try and use this door, let's see what happens. Send them away, my lord. You can't just ask why they can't breathe. That's true. The elevator requires a keycard to enter. Do you mean this keycard? I think that's a keycard. Oi. You slide the keycard into the slot. The locker releases with a satisfying click. Click. And the elevator doors slide open. I'm selling these fine oxygen tanks. So it turns out Roger's just been holding his breath the whole time. He can hold his breath for 10 minutes. Or at least 10 minutes. And we started this game with 15 minutes, and now we've got less than 5 minutes left. So he's definitely needs some oxygen now. So let's see if we can get a suit. Oh, here we go. A spacesuit hangs in the closet. A helmet sits on the top shelf. Here we go. You can finally take a deep breath. What is this? You notice some sort of gadget in a drawer. Ho. And what does this thing do? The control panel has many confusing gauges on it. The only one you can read says caution, launch bay decompressed. Aha, so that's why we need the suit. There are no controls in this panel. It is populated only by gauges and readouts.
4 minutes till detonation.
Thank you, game. Spacesuit not needed. Has microchips. That's a big uh-oh for my friends in the know. Oh, this is good. I should write this down. There's a button. What is this one? The image on the closet door looks familiar, but you can't quite place it. Can I smell anything in here? Nope. Disappointing. Alright, let's go. Badunk. We're running out of rooms on this ship. Oh yeah. Hey, it's our friend the Green Man. Some alien anchor being is broadcasting a message about the stolen star generator. Stay away from microchips, pals. Beyond the yawning doors lies the serenity of deep space. Oh yeah, just want to look at it. They are so dangerous. Yeah, I try and keep my computing analog without anything micro. A giant silver pill-shaped pod sits poised to fire, much like a bullet in the chamber of an ancient pistol. These powerful Pyron wheeze pump drives propel the pod. I'm loving this alliteration. This is the cavernous vehicle bay. An escape pod rests on the launch rails at the end of the platform. Bay doors at the end of the rails allow access to the emptiness beyond. What else have we got? Alright, let's go taste some stuff. Nope. No tasting. Disappointed. Sometimes everything is
3
tasteable.
minutes till detonation.
It's okay, I'm old school, I have a barcode on my head. That explains why you have a lot of hair to cover it up. Thanks, Sona Freethinker Veld. No worries. We are running out of time. So, let's see. What have we got here? Got a whole bunch of buttons. This is the power button for the escape pod. What's on my t-shirt? Ooh, okay. This is a relatively new redemption that someone requested. It's not a I don't know. It depends on what you're into, but it's kind of like a weird neon vaporwave Millennium Falcon trapped in Tron. So there you go. Hope that was okay. And French Toast, thank you for redeeming 100 bounders. So we've got a power button. This button is not to be pushed at any time. This is the auto nav button. When operative, it allows the pod to navigate to the closest habitable planet. This is your head. This is your head in a fishbowl. The seatbelt is dummy tested, which ought to suit you just fine. Look at him go! Nom nom nom. Alright, I'll stop doing that. One bounder. Yes, look at that lonely little guy go. The survival kit contains the basics of deep space survival. The inside of the Arcada's escape pod is not exactly packed with luxurious appointments. No, he's gone. Couldn't get him. However, when it comes to saving one's posterior, the pods are as good as it rolls. What can we smell in here? Nope. Can't smell anything. I'm disappointed. Okay, so let's get our. You don't need that right now. Okay, let's get this. Safety first. Nothing much will happen without power. I think I'm dizzy for the bounder. Let's turn some power on. Ooh. Only got 2 minutes.
2 minutes till detonation.
Thank you, game. I think the game must have bundled, like, because this came on floppy disks, so it must have used like a whole floppy disk for all that speech. What happens if I press that
Thank
do not
you and
touch?
Susie for the bounder.
You're just thanking yourself. Did I forget to thank you? But thank you. Thank you for the bounders. No worries, Dr. M. Bates. Oh god. This option only works. Okay, let's get out of here. Whoosh! As you slide the throttle forward, you can feel the Arcada start to shake. Hooray, we're in space now. Oof. It's okay, he'll be fine. You're already thrusting through space. Oh, jeez. What was this button again? This button is not to be pushed at any time. I wonder what it does. You have a feeling you shouldn't have pressed that button. I like how the music's slightly sinister in this when you press the wrong button. I wonder what game this is. Ouch. I think you've got some serious organ damage here.
Mercifully chocolate Son. Veld.
Son. Veld. Thank you, Dr. Sabetso. And French Toast. Got some serious organ damage here. All of them, of course, could easily be replaced in the time period from which you've just arrived. However, a quick scenery check reveals that you are now in the Dark Ages. The only transplant you'll get here is from carcass to spit over flame. Huh. As you draw a few final lungfuls of oxygen through your newly acquired sucking chest wound, you gleefully notice your final resting place is near beautiful Nottingham Castle, universally renowned for its inclusion in Sierra's conquests of the longbow. Pig blood transfusions. That would be an awkward adventure game puzzle, but I don't think I've played any adventure game that has a blood transfusion in it, so that might be a niche. Having a good time on the internet. Hooray! Oh my goodness! You're shocked to hear some highly inflammatory language making its way into your auditory canals. Must be some uncivilized ruffians in the nearby pub. Well, you're dead again. We even warned you not to push that button. You have no one to blame but yourself for having to sit through a plug for another fine Sierra product. Maybe you'll follow directions next time. Thanks for playing, and all that stuff. Thanks, game. Alright, this time, I'm going to press the auto nav button. Corona. That could be the nearest planet. Here we go. So it's a bit more triumphant now. Whoosh. Oop. Meow. Donk, donk. Thank you for flying Arcada Getaway Podlines. It's nearly been a pleasure serving you. Tell a friend, if you've got one. Does anyone know anyone who's really into serial killers? No. I think I have a great untapped serial killer idea. So are you talking about somebody who's interested in reading about serial killers, or people who are really into being serial killers? Because I think, both of those lists are really short for me. Good thing you wore your seatbelt. Exactly. The former. Okay. Not anyone myself, but if anyone in chat does, feel free to shout out. All right, let's take off the seatbelt that I fortunately wore. And we'll get out of here. You know a guy. Oh no. Landed. This chat will be used as evidence in the future. Exactly, yeah. So in the first game, it's really hard to see this piece of glass. And it's essential. It's like one item that you definitely need to finish the game. The pod's windshield is cracked beyond repair. The built-in plasticine film between the glass layers managed to keep the shield in place with one minor exception, despite the shocks from the landing, if that's what you want to call it. A chunk of the highly reflective windscreen that rests on the sand at the front of the pod. It, along with your teeth, was jarred loose as a result of the landing's landing's impact.
Sonnevelt, here is your laundry that you left in Canada.
Thank you for the 14 bits, French toast, please. And yes, I will pick up the laundry later. Thank you. Not too into the dithering in this game. Looks like it's covered in thumbprints. Yeah, I think it's kind of like a mix. So later versions of Sierra games, they just came. This was VGA, and the EGA mode was like a high resolution EGA dithering, like it was automatic. But with when you played Conquest for Longbow, like these ones were hand converted into EGA with their own custom dithering per screen. But this is literally like the version that I grew up with. Like I got I think for my birthday I got like a Space Quest collection, and it was the EGA version. So I had like Space Quest 1 to 3, all the EGA versions of them. So I was kind of used to it. The rugged landing liberated the survival kit from its mounting fixture. Let's grab it. I got a Space Quest collection for my birthday. Yes, I was very lucky. Spoiled. I know. I am extremely grateful that I got to play those games. Hey, Refraction. How's it going? Welcome in. We're playing a bit of the EGA Space Quest. This is the door of the escape pod. Due to its special design, the door retained a reserve cache of power, sufficient to open one more time. Now, however, it will no longer function. What's going on here? Can I touch this? The engines seem to have performed their jobs well. They will now stand silent for eternity. I like to assume he only got it for his birthday in 2017. Yeah, just 3 years ago. It's really good. Firstborn privilege. I feel like I've opened a can of privilege worms here. I didn't get that many games for my birthday. I'm doing all right. How am I doing? I'm doing really good. Halfway through the week. Just got a couple more days left, and then we can have a weekend. So we looked at that. The hull of the pod has an exquisite sheen. Too bad it's destined to remain a monument to your visit. Let's try and touch this. Privileged worms is a great concept. Privileged worms. Sounds like a band name. That would be unwise. The pod drives are still hot and not suitable for handling by humans. Privileged worms. Delicious. What can we smell? Nothing. I am disappointed. Can we taste? Can I lick this? No. Can I get these rocks? The rocks are useless. At the slightest touch, they crumble to dust. They call me Dr. Privileged Worm. I'm not really privileged, but I am a real worm. Okay. So we got a box, a survival kit, if you will. What's in the box? Singerveld. Oh no. Fractal Mike was in earlier and he scared me. He told me he had 900,000 channel points, and I was like, what? Turns out he was joking, but I was worried. I was worried for a minute. I'm interested in things. Didn't even have to tell you 1 million points. Well, that's if you want the 10 minutes version. Upon opening the survival kit, you discover a Xenon army knife. And a canister of dehydrated water. Is that part of the lyrics? I had access to tertiary education, but I had to pay help debt. That doesn't work. I live like a worm, but in a nice mansion. Upon opening, okay, we've got a knife and some water. Doesn't everyone pay help / hex debt? And unless you're like kind of a overseas student. Oh no! Finally paid mine off a few years. Oh, it's such a good feeling. I'm in the same boat. You can pay cash. In fact, you pay less for cash. Oh really? I think I just had like a little bit left over, and so I was like, I ticked whatever I needed to tick to pay it off. Nothing. Smooth sailings from here. GG. Thank you for the constructive criticism. I'll take that on board. Santa Corona has a reddish-orange color. Were you a geologist instead of a janitor? You might find this fact interesting. I once pitched sexually transmitted hex debt as the worst idea. It did well. Wow. Yeah, wow. It's kind of like... It reminds me of that show. What was it? It was like an Australian TV show. It had 2 seasons. Was it Laid? Where every person that she sleeps with like dies. But instead they're overladen with hex debt. Hey, Stock Forwarder, welcome in. I love to come to streams and make people say things. Yeah, definitely do. Hey, most universities, at least in the long ago when I was there, did a 25% discount on paying up front instead of hex. Right, that makes sense. I definitely would not have been able to do that. Why can you only get sexually transmitted diseases? This is a good question. I ask myself that a lot. This has not changed my hex debt balance at all. Why can't you transfer things like talents or ideologies? Yeah, that's what I've been saying. This looks like a nice place to loiter. Loitering about the horizon is the second and closest moon of Corona. It is much less hospitable than the sphere you presently roam. The lovely crisp green of the Coronian atmosphere reminds you that you'll need to do some laundry when or if you get back home. Can I taste any of this? Nope. Most cults are sexually transmitted ideologies. Oh god. Yes. Well, let's keep exploring. Oh no! Whoa, those big guys pack a powerful appetite. Did you feel the way that thing just chomped right through your skeletal system? That hurt to hurt. The girl burps in solitary satisfaction. He doesn't often get nice warm meals like you. Tesla was famously celibate, right? Was he famously celibate? That's not something I recall. Top 10 cults of sexually transmitted diseases. Maybe you need to love a pigeon. Oh, that was later in his life. Yes, I feel like that will be me when I'm old. I'll just be talking to pigeons. Ah, love birds. Exactly. That's what he's most famous for. Being celibate and loving birds. What is going on here? A wide selection of skeletal accessories awaits your perusal. The vertebrae, ribs, and who knows what else rest upon the Coronian soil. The average height of this structure looks to be at least 7 meters. Good thing you didn't meet this thing in its heyday. Poggers. Angry at poggers. Make sure they're beautiful pigeons. Can I talk to the words? Hitch a ride on the Coronian breeze, never to be heard again. Hey, Static Boulder. How's it going? If the internet had been widely accessible, Tesla would have spent his time Googling fancy pigeons. He definitely would have bought a fancy pigeon book. These bones have had the smell baked right out of them by centuries of relentless Coronian sun. Any soft tissue was long ago ingested by the local parasites. While it may make one heck of a great soup bone, it bears no other appeal to your palate. I'm loving these pigeon emotes. There used to be, I don't think they stream anymore, but there used to be a stream where they would stream pigeons that just were stuck in their window. I think it was in Italy. That was a good stream. Hetero boyfriend was made by Tesla's indirect blood relative. What is this stuff? Oddly enough, a plant grows in isolated spots in this inhospitable environment. You take a whiff of the plant and find it to be a regrettable experience. However, it does have an aroma reminiscent of a smell-o-vision movie production of our friend the polymus shrub, nature's bondo. You vaguely remember something about it having odd adhesive properties. Let's taste it. Do that and you'll never utter another stupid syllable in your life. Hey, on second thought. Dizzy, that's a lovely use of a Diddy emote. Let's pick this up. You snag a small cluster of leaves from the gooey plant. Ugh, ugh, gross. Oh, sorry, did I say Dizzy? French toast. That's a good Diddy emote. That stuff sticks worse than the fortnight-old undergarments. The same person? That's true. I've never seen both of you in the same stream. It's a good thing your gloves are Tefloid coated. Alright, let's get out of here. What is down here? Ooh. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot an object hurtling from the greenish atmosphere towards the parched surface you currently occupy. Whoa. He does have my head after all. Oh, that's true. Yeah, oh. Too soon. Rats. No regrets. If the eyes don't deceive, that's a Sarian spider droid. They must have detected the escape pod leaving the Arcada. The spider droid must have been sent along to settle any unfinished business. After the jarring impact, small panels open through which legs sprout. You recall reading in an old issue of Space Piston magazine that this droid was designed to seek out organic life forms and self-destruct when close proximity to the target has been achieved. Ah, let's get the hell out of here. Run away! Hey. Oh god. Why would you do that, Roger? Doink. How convenient. You've been blown into handy bite-sized chunks. I guess that Space Piston article wasn't fiction. There's nothing quite like stretching out and enjoying the wide open spaces. Boom. Oof, I know. Gotta stock up on heads for Canadian, aka real winter. Hey, sometimes we get snow in Australia. Alright, let's get out of here again. Let's start from the bottom. I think maybe it chooses where we go. You clumsy biatch. I didn't know I didn't know he tripped there. It's a nice little way of adding tension to I love space so much I became part of it. Yes, I am now taking up less space. Alright. Ah, disgusting. Oh, gross. Alright. That may or may not have been useful. There's just no way to tell. But usually in adventure games, you pick up everything. So if I don't have a spider chasing me, do I still trip? This is a good question. Let's check it out. I'm probably gonna. Oh, that's not good. We are all stardust. That's true. Run away! Oh god! Ah! Let's try a different way. Oh. Roger, what are you doing? You're killing me here. Yep, okay. That's a good use of combination of emotes. French toast. I approve. I mean, not that you need my approval, but oh, go. Is he? I think he's slightly faster than me. I may have wasted too much time. Yeah. All right. Let's go to pod 2 and skip through some of this. Because I think I've spent too much time looking at things. Adventure Josh, thank you also for the explosion. Perhaps run from it instead of casually walking. I would if I could. I would if I could. Can't skip this, but maybe I can speed it up. Sorry, don't ban for backseating. No, you may have noticed backseating is allowed. Yeah, I will try. Tell him, Toast. I like sitting in the backseat. It's good fun. Play better. Get good. Rush Pirate, how's it going? Welcome in. Alright. Let's get out of here again. Let's turn the speed down now. This guy sucks, you should kill him. I will. Have you considered not losing? These are good tips. Oh no, French toast. Sad computer. So we were constantly being killed by the spider droid, so I'm just I restored a little bit earlier. Yep, 700,000 points. Nearly. Oh my god. There's a concern. But yeah, let me give you a little shout out, Rush Pirate. Too bad I can't give MZZ my points. Yeah, it's a real shame that unfortunately you can't combine points unless there's a community challenge. The old spider drone. No worries. You're welcome, Rush Pirate. Okay, so we're up to the same point that we were before. Hopefully I've got a little bit more time. If I don't have more time, then we'll... Alright, come on Roger. Leg it. Oh no. Well, I got a little bit further and he didn't trip. So it must be like in his panic. He will casually trip. Ah, Roger, come on buddy. Here we go, come on, you can do it. Come on, up, 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 up. Let's go, do it. Yes, okay. So we are now relatively safe.
Run, Roger.
So,
Please. For the love of all that is holy.
please, Roger, come on. Ooh, a cervical portion of the spinal column takes a dive into the sand right about here. I like how most point-and-click adventure heroes, heroines just casually walk everywhere, even during impending doom. I think later space. Where did it come from? Later space quests. I think he does run. Like Roger will run occasionally when there's like a big dramatic moment. Speaking of singing, can't believe. Yes, I agree. Captain Clever didn't know the Keen rap. Who is this dude? Hey, buddy. Alright is huge and ugly. Of course, your opinion may differ, depending on what part of the universe you come from. You also get the impression he might be quite mean. You've never played Keen. Rush Pirate, you are in for a treat. There are a lot of Keens you can play. Need a new hero to idolize. Well, maybe Rush Pirate after he plays Keen. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like you could You could just start with Keen 4 to check it out. 5 and 6 is pretty good. Keen Dreams, try and find a place where you don't pay for Keen Dreams. Because the current owner of Keen Dreams is not a good person. But yeah, no, that's you should definitely check out Keen. Sometimes there's a big dramatic moment and he just walks. Yeah, I think it's just adventure games. I'm gonna lick the alright. I'm getting a shirt with your house in it. Oh my god. I wouldn't want to do that. From the stench, you can make an educated guess, and it isn't a pleasant one. The stench, phew. Not even a text adventure would attempt that description. Oh yeah, no, MZD, that was a private whisper. Let's go talk to him. Though normally known for his intellectually stimulating conversation in the monster and beast community, Orit seems limited to grunts in the way of response to your probing questions. Let's go say hello. Hey buddy, how's it going? Oh no! Oh no! Good doink. Take that, text adventures. Coward genre. Orit has transformed you into a new piece of recreational equipment. Along with finding this treatment extremely rude, you don't survive it. It's tough to make friends around here. Relax, stretch out, restore, let's get back to it. There's adventuring to be done. Alright. Is this spider droid gonna pop in? Oh, what? That's even worse! Run away! Am I gonna make it? BBL, enjoy your solace. Thank you, MCC. I will. So there's one other thing I wanted to check out. I probably won't be able to get it in time. But, yeah, here we go. There's a nice hole here. Erosion has drilled a small hole into the side of this section of vertebrae. What could still be in there? Let's have a look.
Run, Roger.
Run, Roger. Roger. Oh, we don't have time for that. You're currently too busy running for your life currently. The dark hole merely echoes your wondrous words. Okay, so I can't... Okay. So there is a thing that will happen in that hole, but I have to come back to it. So if we go in here, Orit kills us. Everything else seems to be completely desolate, and will just murder us. And there's a spider droid. Hey, buddy. How's it going over there? So if we wanted to, we could try and kill the spider droid here, because there's a rock. It must be a snapped spinal protrusion just sitting there. Sitting here without, as yet, there's little comments here, having succumbed to the nearly unresistible attraction of gravity. What happens if I do this? Oh-ho! Kaboom! It was not known that you were master of the protrusion toss. That was a fine effort. So that's one way of getting rid of the spider droid, but I wanna keep him around because he can be useful. I'd say that the widening of those cracks is an excellent indication that this thing is not a truly stable unit. Don't you hate the way it makes your brain bounce around like a handball and all that spare cranial space? So this is no doubt about it. There's going to be an accident of one kind or another on this shaky piece of calcium-rich matter. Genetically defective vertebra looks like it would be intolerant to much load bearing. Okay, can we lick it? Oh. Can we smell it? What is my phone doing? Do not disturb. Okay. So if we keep walking across this, here we go. Oh no. Sorry, Roger. You've always got to push things to the limit, don't you? We warned you, but no, you had to do it. Just one more time. Well, just wait till your father gets home. Sorry. Okay. So we only have a limited number of times to go across here, so we've got to be careful. What a pathetic way to die. Ah, there'll be a lot more of them. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a little bit of a sandwich. Oh boy. So this is kind of cool. So on this screen, it looks like the only interesting thing is this sign. It looks interesting, although hard to tell from where you are standing. It may be a sign. If you got closer, maybe you could read it. So we try and grab the sign. Back to video rendering. I shall lurk from away. Ah! No worries, French toast. Thank you for the lurking. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, what's the deal here? That elevator isn't lower. It sucks. Sorry, elevator. Can we go back up the elevator? Although you imagine yourself a buff individual, you could affect no change in the tube door. The scent of Berzelwee's berry rises to be sampled olfactorily. Must be their polish. With professional pride, you observe that this door polish these guys use tastes different than your favorite brand. Nothing worth tasting there. Smells like a musty gold cave. They need Cave Be New. Trademark. So yeah, the stalagmite itself has no smell. However, something adhering to the stalagmite does seem to generate a maggot-gagging aroma. Gross. Skillfully maneuvering your tongue along the stalagmite removes the surface coating of grit, and, in turn, transforms your taste buds into the organic equivalent of double-aught sandpaper. You almost wish you had a table of breadboard to sand. Hey, Hairball. Oi, someone done gifted me a sub in here. Welcome in, Hairball. That was a fractal my mic a bit earlier. He's extremely generous. You flex those incredible muscles you wish you had, but you're barely able to snap loose the previously fractured stalagmite tip. Having an adequate personal collection of natural corroding adhesive, you choose to leave this sticky gunk where it is. Can I smell this now? I already smelled that. Alright, stalagmite has no smell. Okay, let's go into the next room. What is going on here? What's all this then? Liking these motes though. Oh, cool. Phew. I think I've still got a few slots, so I should figure out what I want to put in for the last few emotes. But cool. I'm glad you like them. This is another large chamber in the underground complex. Paths run along the top and bottom ledges. The grate is made of metal and seems to be fastened securely to the floor. It is too dark to see down through the grate, however an odd smell emanates from the depths of the pit. That's interesting. Let's have a closer look. Oh no! It's a great monster, and I'll bet he's lonely and just wants to be your friend. Ah. I don't think you want to get that close. Then again, maybe you do. Oh, maybe I've already done that one. Maybe I can try and smell him. It smells great. Oh, game. Okay, so I can't actually... So in the original game, all you had to do was just sort of get along here and walk alongside. But here, crunch, 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 you still get eaten. You've been snatched out of existence by the tentacled beast lurking beneath the grate. You feel the painful sting of digestive fluids. Oh, gross. Don't stop now. We're having so much fun watching you. Looks like Roger's in a sticky situation. So what we can do is we can stick him. Exile and Mudville, how's it going? Drifting off to sleep, lurking but hope Space Quest is going well. It's going pretty well. Thank you for the lurk, and have a good sleep. It's a great monster. It's pretty good. At the moment, he's stuck on something. Fortunately, not you. It still smells great. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's blow this popsicle stand. What's going on here? There's a door in a way. It's an odd closed door with no apparent mechanism for opening it. You are unable to open the door by hand. It tastes like rotten Krebel eggs. It smells pretty much like a strange door, which has stood next to a sulfur-spewing geyser for a long period of time. Can we talk to the door? No amount of screaming will open this door. What's going on here? This is a pulsating steam geyser. Yes, a good steam cleaning might seem in order right now, considering all the things you've dragged it over lately. It's the facial peel that is of concern. You get a whiff of sulfur in the steam-heated air. Can I talk to it? Is its response? Oh no. So if we try and use it, I think nothing happens. I wouldn't be touching that directly. It's hot. Fortunately, we did get this stalagmite tip. Let's block it off. Oh yeah. Underground. So what's going on here? You gaze intently at the greenish pool of liquid. The first real sign of moisture on the planet. The pool seems to have no bottom. The gentle dripping has a soothing effect on your frazzled nerves. A small plume of mist rises as each drop hits the pool's surface. What does it smell like? Oh yeah, get a whiff of that. You lean over the pool to get a good solid whiff. And whoa, talk about clean sinuses. My head. Dunk. That's right, you have no head. That darn pool must be filled with acid. You obviously can't go on living that way. Man. What if I taste it instead? Oh no, I did the wrong one. We already sniffed it. So let's try tasting it. You lean over to drink from the tempting pool of liquid. As your lips touch the fluid, you feel a pain which could be likened to kissing a lit rocket nozzle. Oh, good. Now you know what they mean when they say, don't drink the water. Ah! That's right, you have no head. That darn pool must be filled with acid. Okay. If I just use a hand. Well, Scott, looks like Roger has done it again. It sure does, Mark. Let's run that one again with the aid of our new How He Blew It cam and chalkboard TM. I have to say that carefully, Mark. Every time we mention something with a trademark or copyright, the lawyers come out to feed. Hey tradies, how's it going? We're just playing a bit of Space Quest, and we've died again. Instant replay. Whoop, 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 whoop. Now this is where Roger makes the fatal move. And we can all see the result of that mistake. I don't know about you, Scott. Personally, I like to know exactly what I'm messing with before I actually mess with it. I guess you'll know better next time. Ouch. Sure, you've died a few deaths before. This one really burns you. Planets are depending on you. Seeing you do stuff like this is definitely making them nervous. You always know these games so well. You practice before streaming or have a really good memory. Usually when I practice, it's more just to see if they run. This Space Quest, the series I have grown up with, so I'm pretty familiar with the game. And yeah, so I kind of remember most of this. I do actually play other adventure games where I haven't played them before. But even so I'm less familiar with those. But these games I am familiar with. And I think this was literally, I think it was like the second Space Quest I played. Like I think I had Space Quest 4 to begin with, and then I got a little compilation of like the first 3 games, and I played through them. So yeah, I'm pretty familiar with these ones. Guy has this hot dog snores. Do you mean the hot dog snores here? So this pool is completely useless, and you can actually try and drink from it in the original game as well. Although I don't think it has the action replay. What's going on here? The beams seem to form some sort of electronic barrier across the path. There are 2 metal units here which appear to be emitting beams of energy. Oh, can we drink and eat them? You're quite attached to your tongue and would like to keep it that way. Okay. It's a good way to get that nose job you've often considered. Ooh. I'm sure this laser is fine. Let's just go walk through. Oh no! Well, Scott, looks like Roger has done it yet another time. Sure seems that way. For those who might have missed that last move by Roger, or if, like me, you just want another look at it, let's roll it again. There were 2 guys in the window, and right, yeah, these are the 2 guys from Andromeda. And they're the original developers of Space Quest. They kind of dressed up to look like space aliens. And I think in the manual for Space Quest 5, was it 5 or 6? They were outed as not aliens, and it turns out they were faking it the whole time. And thank you for the 100 bounders. Instant replay. Boop, 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 boop. Boom. You've got to get some high marks for truly fine execution. We'll have to give it a strong 9.8. I don't know what this is meant to be. I was always confused by this picture. Is this meant to be like his brain, but sliced up? That's weird. You found quite a number of forms to transform yourself into. This is the first time you've been wafer style. Oh no, Rush Pirate. Another 100. This will go on for quite a while. And heck yes, 2 guys from Andromeda. G-Funk, I don't think I shouted you out earlier, but let me give you a shout out. You have a lot of points? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. G-Funk's been playing the Dig, and he's a retro Australian streamer. Australian retro streamer? Definitely check him out. And I believe he's going to be playing Quest for Glory 1, the randomizer. So that's one reason I'm thinking of playing Quest for Glory 1 properly. So I need to play it through again on stream first before I try the randomizer. So if you want to have a look at that, check out G-Funk's stream. Apparently, yeah. So EGA Rando tomorrow night. Oh, exciting! I heard mention of Quest Glory 1, the randomizer. What is it? Then it's race time where I shall redeem myself. Yeah, I think you'll be right. Are you familiar with randomizers in other games, Atreides? So there's been like randomizers for Zelda and Metroid, where all the items are essentially shuffled. So it kind of reimagines the game. Like you've got to find or you have to revisit all the dungeons in a different order, and depending on the difficulty, you may have to like do like cheats, or not cheats, but glitches and stuff to get past some areas. And I think the Quest for Glory 1 randomizer is similar in that you still have to do the same 3 or 4 missions, quests that you have. I'm just trying to, I'm seeing if I can find a link to it. I don't know if I have it handy. It might be in my, because it was by it's randomizer. I'll try and find a link. So yeah, here we go. So it still has the same 2 or 3 quests that you have to perform, but the items that you need to solve those puzzles are in a different location. And you may find them by searching a lake, you may find them by killing other enemies. But you have to essentially explore the whole game, and you have to be familiar with it. G-Funk, 3 main things. All major items are shuffled to other locations that major items might drop. Yes. Your character is built randomly, so you're limited without you can solve puzzles. The core 3 goals still have to be met, which is saving a son, daughter, and getting rid of Baba Yaga. Yeah. So yeah, you have to be familiar enough with the game that you will explore areas that you might have skipped normally, like searching like different lakes and killing different varieties of enemies. So, what do we do with this laser? Why don't we try and reflect it back on itself? Oh, and the shops are randomized as well, so they might actually sell major quest items. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay, that's interesting. You have quite cleverly turned the beam upon itself, frying and fusing it into a state of inoperability. So this puzzle is a little bit annoying because it's actually CPU sensitive. So people that upgraded to like Pentiums. Can I get past it? Yes. Can I get through
There
here
once was a
without
man
dying?
from Cairo whose favorite pen was a biro. While walking in clover, he kept falling over and said, "I need a better gyro."
Thank you, Apple, for the 100 bits, and thank you for the limerick. Kept walking in clover. He kept falling over. Oh, J-Funk, you said something. You also start with no weapon, so a monster catches you before you found the dagger, instant death. Yeah, I think I was watching play it. Yeah, they were doing a lot of running around or using fire dart. Hooray! But yeah, Hairball, thank you for the 100 bits. So I've deliberately forgotten to do something. As soon as you enter the room, you find yourself surrounded by darkness. Suddenly you become aware of the fact that you cannot move or speak. A strange, unknown force has taken over. A massive holographic image appears before you. It begins to speak. Zajajib Ivuzud Joe Wimth Ek Wiggle Emil. Yep, I don't know what he's saying. Rajma. I don't think this guy. I can't understand what this guy's saying. As an apparent result of your inability to understand the alien tongue, the being has sent you back to the surface. You need some kind of help with that. Hairball, you're off to bed. Thanks for hanging out, and yeah, have a good one yourself, and have a good sleep. G-Funk has rolled a fire dart build. Involves a lot of running away until you get your magic high enough. Yeah, I'll have to. Yeah, I've got something to look forward to. Forgot to turn on the translator. I know. I deliberately did it because I wanted to show what happens when you forget. Hooray, we're fine. So we'd have to do the whole thing again. But I did the save deliberately. So one of the gadgets that I picked up on the ship is this thing. Nice play. Oh, phew. It's some sort of gadget. You're not sure what it does, but it does have a switch. You switch the gadget on. Let's see what it does. Okay, so we've entered the room again. A strange unknown force has taken over. A massive holographic image appears before you. It begins to speak. So, you have found your way to my hallowed chamber. Fortunately, there's much more to you than meets the eye. Hey, Mr. Wolflot, welcome in. I have been monitoring your travels on our planet. It appears you are up the proverbial estuary without a means of locomotion. In other words, you're on the Leather Express, slapping the dogs, pounding the sand, and you'd kill for a fine ride. We have garlic bread if you want some. Oh, maybe. I've got sandwiches here, but thank you. I might pick some up later. You're obviously in need of transportation. Let us see if you are worthy of our assistance. Okay. On the surface, there's a beast called Orat. He proves to be a bit of an annoyance on occasion. Dispose of him and bring back evidence of your conquest. Only then will I deal with your plight. Good luck, strange one. Also making dinner proper. Ho ho. How's the walk? Bring me evidence of the beast Orat's demise, and we'll talk. Dessert too? Oh man. With that, you find yourself transported back to the surface. Ba-dunk. Okay, so now we have to be out in the desert. And there's a killer robot droid somewhere. Oh, there he is. There's our buddy. Do I need any dog photo bombs? No, it's okay. They'll come in naturally if they want to. So there's two ways to defeat the Orat, as well as two ways to defeat the robot. First one is we can we've got a survival kit here. I haven't actually opened up yet. I forget what the knife's for. We'll find out. But I've got some dehydrated water. And we can throw it at this guy. Alright, always in the mood for a snack. Snatches the can out of the air with his spacious oral cavity. Chews and swallows it. He notices a rumbling deep within his abdomen. Kaboom! And he's done for. So now, let's taste this Orat part. If I can. Maybe not. Can I smell it? Alright, I guess I have to pick it up. You reach down and take the Orat part in your hand. Some of it oozes to fill the space between your fingers. But we still have the robot to worry about. A pile of skulls lie here sucked clean by Orat. Or was it a result of them writing too many adventure games? Oh, poor adventure game writers. While you might be in the mood for a little skull, you've got more important business to tend to. Any scent these skulls may once have had is long gone. Compliments of the incredibly hot, dry climate. So that's one way of defeating the Orat. Getting rid of your dehydrated water and throwing it at him, and it will explode in him. But we also have the spider droid. So it'd be good if there was a way to get rid of two birds with one stone. So what we can do is we'll wait for our friend Robot Droid, wherever he is. Here he is. All right. See if he follows us in. And now, if I hide, oh no, I stuffed up. So yeah, I need to find a way to hide, so my friend Orat and friend Droid can meet each other. Let's try it again. But this time I'll do it in a better way. I'm just going to have another bit of sandwich. Hello, friend Droid. Alright, let's go behind you. You shiver at the sight of the spider droid entering the cave. On its spindly legs, the cold metallic body searches for something to get up close and personal with. This could be interesting. Oh, that went down the wrong way.
Please don't die.
Thank you, G-Funk. Oh man, okay. I used to think Orat was the same name as Orak, the supercomputer from Blake 7. I haven't actually seen any of Blake. I know of the show. I've never watched any episode of it. But I'm glad it reminded you of that. Kaboom! Now that was cool. That killed 2 problems with no stones. Alright, let's get this alright part. It's pretty good for the error. We recently, Miss Wolflet and I recently rewatched Battlestar Galactica, the remake show. I think it holds up. It's still pretty good. So we managed to destroy the aura without destroying dehydrated water. So now I can have a sip. I love this gag. He just takes his helmet off. That dehydrated water really hit the spot. That should keep you going a bit longer. So normally you get a message saying, "Oh, Roger's getting a bit thirsty. It's a bit parched." And if we don't drink fast enough, we'll die. Oh, wait. Before I go any further, I want to check out the hole. So there's a tantalizing hole up here. And you don't get to interact with it while the spider's chasing you. So let's have a look at it now. You watched all the way through a couple of months ago. Oh, nice. Yeah, the reason why we're watching it is because Miss Wolflet's been watching For All Mankind, which is also by, what's his name? Ronald D. Moore, yeah. And if you haven't watched that, I recommend checking it out. Erosion has drilled a small hole into the side of a section of vertebrae. What could be in there? Let's have a look. Cautiously, you decide to investigate further. What's in the hole? Oh no. That should teach you not to be messing around in strange holes. Sorry, Roger. So that is in the original as well, only the hole is in a slightly different location, I think. Alright, let's keep going. It's more enticing as it's close to the crashed ship, yeah. And to be honest, that hole there doesn't look very... Ooh. No doubt about it. There's going to be an accident of one kind or another on this shaky piece of calcium-rich matter. I think there's also a sticky plant in this version. Yeah, it's this guy. And you don't... So there's a plant... You can pick up the plant in Space Quest 1, the EGA, original EGA version, EGA one, but it does nothing. Like you try and eat it, and it literally does nothing for Roger. He just complains that it tastes horrible. But in this game, you can pick it up, and you can use it with the tentacle monster underground. If you didn't pick up the sticky bit that was underneath the stalagmite that you break off. Yeah, I don't think you even get points. I think it's just like an Easter egg. Like it does nothing for Roger. I'll bet you're getting to truly hate this elevator. But yeah, if you miss a plant, you can pick up some sticky stuff here. Here we go. I'll just pick it up now. Hooray! And it's the same stuff. But I believe, yep, Mr. Tentacle Monster is still stuck. So we've done most of the deaths in this cabin already. So let's use our pathfinding powers. Glad I'm watching you play this. I would have been stumped. Have you not played the remake? I mean, as long as you pick up items along the way, it's hard to get soft locked. Big. Oh, I meant to say drips. Okay. I'm gonna get. Oh, can I get past here? Oh, I did it. Okay, cool. I find that area annoying sometimes. Never played EGA. Well, I played it on a friend's computer in the 90s, and we got to the Astral Bodies retrieval. Oh, so hang on. Which Space Quest have you played? I thought you played all the Space Quests. Oh, you never played the VGA. Okay, gotcha. All right, that makes sense. Okay. Hey, buddy. Again, the massive holographic image appears before you. So, you have returned. Do you have proof of the destruction of art? If so, drop it before me. Alright. How about this? Bloop. You drop the art part to the ground. The vision is silent as the dainty morsel splats to the dry soil. You are startled by a rumbling. Suddenly, an oddly shaped door comes into view and slowly opens. You hear a voice, different this time, beckoning you to step forward. Don't mind if I do. When you step through, the door slides closed with a faint hissing sound. You are alone in a large room full of strange equipment. Oh, hey Sakaneko. How's it going? Welcome in. It's a very cute, I assume, bubble dinosaur. Who's this guy? Please, don't be alarmed. We intend no harm. We are a peaceful race. We are cautious, however. Others don't share our way of life. Welcome to Karuna. Oh. Sakaneko, thank you for the follow. You are standing in the power generation facility of our underground settlement. All power here is produced by steam. That is unimportant to you, however. We have promised you transportation. Thank you for the follow. Rise of the pneumatic tube. Yes! It is a skimmer. It hovers approximately 1/2 meter above the travelling surface. This is very important because of Grell. Grell and his like dwell in the caves below the sand. If you stand on the surface too long, you chance becoming a rare moist meal for him. The skimmer is programmed to take you to a settlement on the other side of Karuna called Ulan's Flats. What an unusual name. You can make further travel arrangements there. I'm sorry this is all we can offer. I hope your trip is a safe one. Board the skimmer when you are ready to depart. Good luck, strange one. Meow. And he's off. Another amazing clip. Yeah, it's we watched that movie recently, and I thought, if I'm gonna add some clips for alerts, I should get them from that movie. Oh no, I'm running out of room. Let me add a new directory. Sierra Space Quest 1 saves 2. So if I do Control F4, change directory, saves 2. Here we go. So this is one of 2 spots where we can read the cartridge. So in the original game, this is the only place where you can read the cartridge. But in this version, you can actually read it later on the Sarian ship. So if you forget to do it here, you can do it later. There is an upper level with a balcony and a dark doorway. You can't see much beyond that. This place is most interesting indeed. A mixture of both old and new technologies makes you wonder about its origins. Or at least about its tech support. On one side of a chamber is a primitive steam generator. Its pistons, pounding rhythmically, turn steam into useful energy. On the other side is what appears to be a computer console. What appears to be skylights, made from gigantic oysters, filter the intense Coronian sunlight down to these lower levels. The steam generator is a fascinating device in constant motion. It looks like it was assembled following a field trip to the junkyard. Everything appears to be in working order. Can we taste some of this stuff? Although the skylight looks like gigantic oysters, I doubt very much if they would taste anything like them. Quit messing around and do what you came here to do, whatever that might have been. This tastes rather dull. You decide you'd rather have a cheeseburger, and you wonder, do they have a monolith burger somewhere in this neighborhood? This thing looks hot enough to fry your tongue like an egg. Raw skimmer is not one of your favorite dishes. Although the floor seems pretty clean, you'd rather not put it to the taste test. Okay, let's have a sniff of things. Try as you might, you can't smell the skylights from down there. Just as you're about to pass out from hyperventilation, you sensibly decide to abandon this particular project. Ooh. The underarm odor potential of this Coronian is truly staggering. Too bad this place has never heard of deodorant. Can we lick him? He's got a wrench, and he knows how to use it. Alright, can we talk to him? What's the point of talking to this thing? What? Don't bother the guy, he's busy. Okay. You suspect that they smell like rusty metal, since that's what they're made out of. You catch a sense of iron oxide, burning rubber, and fusel oil. It makes you momentarily homesick for Mom's cooking. You detect no particular odor coming from the steam. Alright, let's check out this computer. You might need to insert a data cartridge for this thing to work. We have this cartridge here. Stick it in. Loading. Whoever shall read this, my name is Dr. Vohall. I am a scientist with the Star Generator project aboard the Starlab Arcada. We have just successfully completed development and testing of the Star Generator. During this time, I have come to believe that our progress has been monitored by others. I fear that the Sarians may have learned of our mission. If my fears prove true, the Star Generator and the people of our universe are in serious jeopardy. So in this game, it's /Vohall, and then in the sequel, there's a bit of confusion with the plot, because now /Vohall is renamed to Sludge Vohall, and he's now a bad guy. And apparently this was his plan the whole time. So they never really fully explain it, other than maybe it was his brother, or possibly Sludge is his clone. Is that canon, or is that just, or is that like kind of speculation? Because I don't think they explicitly say that in the game or not. But that, yeah, maybe that is the case. Also, welcome in, Deep Freeze. I think it is. It might just be speculation. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Like, this game has never been, like, this whole series has never been, like, sort of consistent. Like, for example, the whistle that you get in Space Quest 2. Like, if you look at the order form, it's meant to be, like, free shipping. But then later on, you're chased around the galaxy by an android because you didn't pay for shipping. The Star Generator is a miraculous device. Used as intended, it will help preserve life for eons to come. Used as a device for evil, it would cause the destruction of millions of lives and enslave all who oppose the Sarians. I suppose if Space Quest 2 was ever remade, like by Sierra, because I know there's a few fan remakes, Sierra might have inserted some explanation for that bit of plot. Encoded within this cartridge are all the plans and specifications for the construction of the Star Generator. Should any disaster befall the Star Generator project, scientists would be able to create a duplicate of the Star Generator with this information. Please guard it with your life and return it to Xenon ruling body as quickly as possible. Oh, here we go. Important note. The Star Generator is capable of self-destruction. This was introduced to the system as a precaution. To activate it, one must enter the code 5893. Let's write that down. 5893. I'll just put that in my notepad here. A 5-minute time will begin to count down. Beware. Anyone within 5 kilometers of the Star Generator will be in danger once the timer has been initiated. Please be careful and good luck. There's a Space Quest companion book. That's one of the books I've never been able to track because they're too expensive. Like I've got like King's Quest companion. I've got like a Larry. No, I think it's not a companion, but similar book. But yeah, the Space Quest one has been hard to get. Official and authorized, written with help by Mark Crow. that said that Slash and Sludge are clones. Make of that what you will. Hello, Purple Tentacle. Interesting. I actually only know of this because this topic came up in another stream the other day, and I looked up the wiki. Aha. It's yeah, the canonicity of the companion books is weird because the King's Quest companion, that some of the stuff that was written in the book was later integrated into future games, which I thought was cool. I can't remember specific details. So you might have to take my word for it. I'll try and find out more about that. I read about the clone theory. Sludge was a bad clone and kept taking parts of himself to make more clones. Slash got all the good energy. Ah, okay. So this can trip up some people. A data cartridge. Got to make sure I pick it up. Alright, this is probably going to be bad because I'm not good at arcade sequences and adventure games at the best of times. Recently bought a copy of the King's Quest Companion, still need to read it. It's pretty good. Oh no! Oops, had the darn thing in reverse. Hope nobody saw that. And every game's antagonist is a Vohole as well. Even 3? And 5? And 6? Or are they just related somehow? Alright, let's give this a go. I may have to save scum this section. 3 is Pug Vohole or something. Oh really? I wasn't aware of that. That is interesting lore. Alright, let's play it. Oh god, I've already saved it at the wrong. I'm already going to save it at the wrong spot. I love the music though. Oh, that was it. Let's save where I'm not going to die. Okay. In my head canon, Slash was just retcon into Sludge, but that Sludge was his real identity. Yeah, I think I was in the similar boat. Yeah, I didn't really follow the clone theory. But yeah, the clone kind of makes sense. It's just it was never really explicitly told in the game. 5, the Bad Admiral guy is a nephew of Vohole, I think, related to the lady in 6. He's definitely a Vohole. Really? Hang on, I didn't know any of these people were related. Save scum. This isn't too bad actually. Whoop, save. Oh god. Oh god. That's pretty interesting. It is. I didn't realize. I have to read it. I have to track down there's probably a PDF of the companion now, given how expensive it is to buy that book. Maybe I'll get it printed. I'll go to Officeworks and print out the PDF. Ah god. Nope. Alright, that's fine. Everything's fine. I think I can use arrow keys too. Yes, I can. I don't know if it's easier. Ah, no. That might have been a bad spot to save. No, we're fine. This isn't too bad. Keep saves coming. It isn't too bad when you're cheating. Oh no, oh no. I feel like this sequence goes on it's probably because I'm save scumming, but yeah, it does feel like it goes on for a little bit too long. Oh god, save. Oh, oh. Oh. Good night, Sunville. Please don't say it's come. Alright, just for you, I'll try and complete this last bit without saves coming. That was pretty intense. Good night, French Toast. Have a good sleep. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for lurking. Hope your video rendering all went well. Hooray! Can I save here? Because there's an important bit. GG. Thank you for the GG, French Toast. Thank you for the spinning Roger, G-Funk. It sort of did. Okay. It sort of did. Adios. No worries. See you, French Toast. After a truly stone-crushing journey, you have miraculously arrived safely in Ulan's Flats. And just in time, too, because the skimmer's power cell has been drained. It will take some time to recharge itself. This place isn't quite what you had expected. It is semi-bleak at best. An odd-looking fellow is lounging against the wall of a nearby building, watching you with a great deal of interest. Ooh. Hey, buddy. What do you want? Say, pal, I couldn't help noticing your skimmer. It's a genuine 86 Pallades GL. I've been looking everywhere for one of these babies. How'd you like to unload it for the unheard price of 25 buckazoids? Oh, that sounds pretty good. You got a deal. Glad we could do business. Hope you stay on Ulan's Flats. Hope you'll stay in Ulan's Flats is an interesting one. Hooray! We've got 25 buckazoids. And we're now currently soft locked. Because I had to do a bit more bargaining. Just found it. The evil lady in Space Quest 6 is Lady Vohal Quirk. Really? Mother of Admiral Rains T. Quirk and Sledge's sister. How come the game doesn't point that out? Feels like they sort of added this in later. Space Quest 3 guy is Elmo Vohal Pog. Okay. They're all connected. Oh. The wolf, a rock. Thank you for following. I hope you enjoy Space Quest. No way, mate. Fine, be that way. Might be retcon a bit. I mean, that's fine, I guess. But sometimes it's kind of falling into the Star Wars problem where everyone is related to everyone else, and there's no chance for anyone to kind of come in and also be a hero. So if we walk off this screen and come back, we're going to find ourselves in a bit of a pickle. My. It would appear that your skimmer has become the property of another. I wonder who forgot to remove the key. That was me. I forgot to remove the key. So we can pop in and take it. You remove the skimmer's key from its dashboard. Okay, so now we can walk around and we won't get our gear stolen. The sand skimmer is a one-passenger mode of transportation, and it looks like it has skimmed quite a bit of sand in its time. On its control panel is a small readout, currently dark, and a keyhole without a key in it. You already have the keys. What does it taste like? You take a quick look, notice it hasn't been cleaned in a while, and change your mind. What does it smell like? It smells warm after the long ride. What is this? There is a rounded structure here with a door on one side. It is typical of some of the prefab structures constructed in frontier areas years ago. The sign is very unusual. It looks as though the whole building has been constructed around the wreckage of a crashed spaceship. Or maybe the traffic around here is just really awful. What's this? This appears to be a long-range shuttle, perhaps from a large starship. It looks vaguely familiar somehow. Hey, it's my friend. Hey, friend. Okay, buddy. You drive a hard bargain. This is my final offer, and I'm only making it because I see you need it pretty bad. I'll make it 30 Buckazoids, and I'll throw in this swell jetpack. It was previously owned by a little old Thark, who only flew it back and forth to Fleabit on Sunday. It works pretty great in zero gravity. You'll love it. Alright. It's a deal. Great. Give me that jetpack. I'll just put it in my pocket. Glad we could do business. I'll just take that key. Thank you kindly. In addition, I'd like you to have these coupons, good for discounts and free merchandise from some of our local merchants. As a representative of the Ullens Flats Chamber of Commerce, I hope you enjoy your visit to our friendly little community. Free vouchers. So in the original Space Quest 1, you also had vouchers, but it was part of the game box. So it wasn't in your inventory, but you could type in give voucher, and you get a discount for things like drinks and stuff. It was kind of like, it wasn't quite copy protection, but it was like a freebie for buying the game legit. This ship is a real classic, a Warwood Warp Blaster ZX with the original paint job. You've only seen these on old postcards. This one's a genuine antique for the 24th and a half century. Deep freeze, yes, do you agree? Yeah, cool. Alright, what does everything taste like? That doesn't seem either intelligent or appetizing. Okay. I think the dogs are going crazy. There's not much point in licking the ship. It's already quite clean. Old Sierra boxes are cool. Oh, definitely. I've only got... Okay, so I do have Space Quest 1 in box, but it's in my staying with a friend because we moved interstate, and I wanted to take care of my boxes. So one day I'll have them back here and I'll be able to show them on stream. What a revolting idea. Man, my dogs are going crazy. Didn't your mother tell you not to go licking other people's spaceships? What does it smell like? You detect the scent of neon and zapped bugs. Smelling the ship seems like a giant waste of time. It smells mainly like the dust that's been accumulating on it for the past 50 years. You're a nosy little beggar, aren't you? Oh, man. You detect a sniff of sulfur in the air here as well. Can't get away from it on this planet, it appears. What does it taste like? Don't lick the air. You're liable to get more than you bargained for. Okay. I think I might still have King's Quest 1 to 6 boxes and Space Quest 1, 2, 4, and 6 boxes. Nice. I don't know where they are anymore, though, besides somewhere at my folks' place. Don't know if they have all the feelies anymore either. Yeah. The only two Sierra boxes I have here are Leisure Suit Larry and King's Quest 4. Hang on. Whoa. So my Leisure Suit Larry one doesn't have the napkin. But it's got floppies and manuals and stuff, which is pretty cool. And this King's Quest 4 box, I think it's like a mixture. It's an SCI box, Sierra box, but the discs are AGI discs. So I don't know if there was like a mix-up or someone was just putting bits together. But yeah, they're the two Sierra boxes I have in my home at the moment. Let's keep looking around. But like 20 years ago, I went on like a eBay splurge, and I tried to get as many of the Sierra AGI game boxes as I could. And I think I got most of them apart from Police Quest. So maybe one day I'll go back and try and buy it. How long have I been growing the beard? For a few years now. I've had a beard for a few years, and I trim it every 6 months or so. Do you ever get the urge to invite a family of voles to take it resident in it? That would be kind of cool. I don't know if they would be able to keep up, hold them up. I do find food in it occasionally, but not as often as you think. The back of the bar looks about as dingy as the front did. What a sky this planet has. You've never seen it. Seen its like out. What? You've never seen its like outside a toxic waste dump. Oh, right, good. Wish I still had my original boxes. I love the designs. Oh yeah, especially the Sierra ones because they're all, yeah, they're iconic Sierra boxes. Like, and yeah, I had more boxes like 20 years ago, and I sort of went through a period like I kind of regret throwing them out. Well, not giving away and throwing them out. But also I feel like if I constantly had to move with all these boxes, I might not have moved as much. It might have held me back a bit. I don't know. It's a mixed bag. My mum's a bit of a holder, so she didn't throw many of our boxes out. Well, that's pretty cool though. Like, I guess yeah, it's kind of storage because like my parents didn't want me to have all my crap still there when I moved out. This waste disposal port looks as though it's used quite often. And I also had a kind of a period where I thought, I can get all these games online now. Like, they're all available. I don't need to keep the boxes around. So, yeah, I was an idiot. There's a strange pile of very fine white powder here. It has a strange burnt smell to it. The settlement of Violence Flats is surrounded by these force field generators. They repel such undesirables, such as the grell, which thrive below the sands. It will allow only airborne vehicles in or out. In my case, she bought a lot of those games for her. Oh, nice. My parents were not really gamers, so. But yeah, that's cool that your mum did. In the distance, you see the familiar shape of a Droids B Us store. Oh, what's going on here? Might just be rubbish. Let's have a sniff around. Smells like the outside of a building exposed to a filthy atmosphere for a long time. Can't do that here. Sulfur in the air. Okay, what's this smell like? I'm beginning to understand you a little better now. You snort some of the powder and feel a pain like that of 1,000 Krebel mites feasting on your nasal membranes. You don't want to be doing that again. Your mum liked adventure games and dungeon crawlers back then. Oh, sweet. There's I mean, yeah. I know another streamer who's a mum, and they grew up like, and they also grew up on like adventure games and dungeon crawlers. Although she hasn't streamed for a while, but in her case it was like King's Quest and Lands of Lore. The closest my mum got to playing adventure games was asking my mum to answer the questions at the start of Larry 1 because I didn't understand them. All right, let's taste some stuff. No way. Come on. Fine. My dad used Game Dealer on the Spectrum, Booty and Scrabble. What is Booty? Is that a Spectrum game? They were too old for it, really. I've never heard of Booty. It sounds like an adult game. This place could use a good beam cleaning. Huh. Don't lick the air. Okay. Let's have a search of this pile. Booty was great. I've never heard of it. I'll have to look it up. Booty Spectrum. Ooh. Platform game published in 1984. Okay. I'll keep that tab open. John F. Kane, published by Firebird. You collected stuff on a pirate ship. So, okay, was it like sort of like a Metroidvania, or is it more like you've got a platformer and you're just collecting items? Searching through the pile of dust, you find 9 Buckazoids. Ho ho. We're rich. Droids be us. The sign says all sales final in 1,438 languages. Up and down letters, collecting items. Right. That does sound cool. The robot is a security droid. He can scan an area in infrared, ultraviolet, and infra-ultra chartreuse. 1984 game, a bit too basic to be a Metroidvania. Yeah, When was... Yeah, I guess Metroid was a bit... When did that come out? Hang on a sec. What's up? Oh, okay. Do I come to the door? Sorry, I'm back again. When was Metroid? Was that 87? A bit later? Alright, Droids Be Us. This is the Droids Be Us storefront. They sell droids for all purposes. Corona has 2 moons. This one's the smaller of the 2. Alright, let's have a taste of some stuff. Nope. Alright, there's nothing we can do here. So in the original game, you get to walk around and explore, but here you just have to wait for the robot to be served. Greetings, sir. Allow me to show you our fine line of robots, otherwise known as droids. We have a wide variety of work-saving, life-enhancing, shiny new factory fresh technological wonders of modern engineering wizardry. However, I can see that we would be more interested in our line of economy-priced used robots, wouldn't we? Please observe our robot preview screen. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. What's this guy? The view screen shows pictures of droids currently available in your rather limited price range. This model is one of my personal favourites. It was produced exclusively for Droids Be Us by a small planet who use these mechanical warriors to fight their battles. I think that's Battletech. That race killed themselves off, however, and spare parts are nearly impossible to find. I like the direction they went with this compared to the EGA. Yeah, I kind of miss walking around ourselves. Don't bother haggling. This one's worth 55 buckazoids for the parts alone. That would be 46 buckazoids for the coupon. Rifleman, you believe? Ooh, there's a rifleman. Okay. Do we have enough money? Nope, that's not money. We have 42 buckazoids. Oh, not enough. The plaque says sales bug of the year. You better watch your money around this guy. Oh, I missed that one. So I think the other one was the robot from Lost in Space. Not sure about Sux 9000. The brand name says it all. Sux is a major manufacturer of refrigerators, dishwashers, and someday even time machines. Oh, I just happen to have one of these in stock. It's been completely reconditioned since its regrettable accident that took the lives of... of course, you wouldn't want to hear about that. Yes, this dandy compact unit goes for a mere 29 buckazoids. 23 with coupon. You can't go wrong when it sucks. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Let's get that robot. We can afford it, at least. Ah, missed it. Don't appear to have enough money for this purchase, do we? You can fill out one of those credit applications, although I seriously doubt you would qualify. None of those are in stock. Boo! Don't have enough money. Why does this sound like a drunk KK slider? It does a little bit, doesn't it? So this is actually the robot we want, but we don't have enough money. How much does it cost? This model is ideal for flight systems operations. It will pilot any modern fighter or cruiser, and it is one of the most experienced droids we have. I ask only 45 buckazoids, 36 with coupon. I got it from some gambling type who was required to pay up or perish. Alright, let's get out of here. It does sound like a drunk KK slider though. Also, welcome in, Gorbabe. How's Phantasmagoria? Gorbabe is another retro adventure game streamer. Oh, you got soft locked. I didn't know you could do that in Phantasmagoria. That sucks. I thought Sierra had gotten over that by that point. Had to start at the beginning of the last chapter again, but I know most of what to do now at least. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, it sounds like you've had quite a stream, considering Fallout 2 crashed on you, and then you couldn't get the graphics. The graphics options were being weird on you. So I'm sorry that happened. At least puts you back at the beginning of the chapter after a certain point. Does the game at least tell you? Like, is it obvious that you're soft locked? Or did you have to wait for someone in chat to go, hey, by the way? Well, I think because you had a patch, didn't you? The high res patch. Maybe that was the actual problem. Robbie the robot, yes. This robot is a very old model. Somehow he looks tired and depressed. Although I think this one's modeled after, I think his personality is modeled after the robot in Hitchhiker's Guide. Actually started me with different inventory items to what I had, so I had to refigure out a puzzle. Oh, doesn't say you missed anything, but at some point after you die, this sends you back to the beginning of the chapter. Oh, okay. Is that a life-ed giraffe? This cheerful fellow is Jerry Giraffazoid, logo, spokesbeing, and CEO of Droids Be Us Incorporated. Toys R Us, yes. Okay, sent me back so I could go back to a location and grab a missing item. Right. I guess that's not too bad. There's I think it's Another World or Out of This World. It's a kind of a cinematic platformer, and it's got checkpoints, but the checkpoints don't activate until you've done particular things in the correct order, because you can sort of go out of your way in the wrong direction without picking up or doing a particular action. I guess it's a similar thing, but you can end up like, bashing your head against a wall in some puzzle, and you have to keep going through like a long section without a checkpoint because you forgot to do something a lot earlier. Yeah, don't know why I mentioned that. Actually broke my game instead of soft locking it. Oh no. Let's talk to our friend Robbie. Happy Harold was the life head one. Right. Do I know that one? What do you want now? I was just about finished with my internal diagnostics check. Now I'm going to have to recalibrate my photoelectric scanner membranes and begin all over again. Carbon-based life forms can be so trying sometimes. If you haven't purchased a robot, I have nothing for you. Now go away. Ah, how depressing. Let's begin again from the start and proceed very slowly. I do not want to be disturbed. You are disturbing me. Go away. Thank you so much. I'm ignoring you. You're still ignoring me. I said hi to Captain Clever while I was cooking dinner, and he said, "What, Emmy? You're not watching Sonneveld? So I'm trapped here forever, sorry." That was very nice of Captain Clever to mention me. Good old Phantasmaphobagoria. What does this robot smell like? It smells like a fine grade of light machine oil. You're expecting a high karate, perhaps? I don't understand that reference. Why on earth, or Corona for that matter, would you want to do that? All Australians are rivals. That's true. Jerry Jiffasoid's picture doesn't smell like much of anything. Trust me, that logo lacks any taste. Ugh, bluff! Why would you possibly care what this building smells like? Alright, fine. Jeez. I was saying a lot earlier. Like when I played these games other times, I never took the time to smell and taste everything. So I'm trying it this time. It's awfully small and also much older than you. Actually, this ship is not bad looking. It appears to be a Dralian cruiser. They have a reputation for quickness and reliability. What does it smell like? This ship must have been... smells a bit like space. It must have been there recently. Aha. Can't smell this ship though. Can I taste it? Needs salt. Okay. Let's try this ship out. Get in. There's a saying in these parts, you don't touch a ship that isn't yours, you don't die. Alright, fine. Let's try this one. Okay. It smells a bit like space. Space. Howdy, bucko. Can I interest you on one of the finest little used spaceships in the galaxy? You look like a man of discerning taste. This one, for instance, is just your speed. Style, that is. It's quite a unique little unit. Never been flown over Mark III. It was owned by a little old lady from a Galanzadrom. You have to fly to believe it, and she can be yours for only 99 buckazoids. One-time offer only. Talk to me, friend. Talk to me. Alright. Talk to me. Okay. Let's have a look around first. What have we got? Small sturdy office here which unauthorized personnel are not allowed in. There is a sign here which indicates this is Tiny's used spaceship lot. How about it, partner? Can I interest you in anything here? Shush, I'm looking. We're standing near one of Tiny's used spaceships. Whoops. Upon close inspection, they appear to have quite a few kilo light years on them. Alright, we looked at this one before. Let's have a smell of things. It's just like all the other buildings in this place. Rank! You can't. Something smells fishy about this sales being. For some reason, this ship smells like freshly dug dirt. So, smelling the ship is actually giving us hints which ships are the one to get. No wonder it smells like dirt. It also tastes like it. Sushi, anyone? Nah. Tiny looks like a tough cookie. Okay. Well, that's all. It's oh, what's this ship? I didn't look at this one. Who would paint their spaceship pink? Anyway, looks as if Tiny's using this old beast as a source for parts. It definitely won't fly. No thanks, I have to drive. What? It smells shippy. They were kind of stretching. Hey fella, wait up! So long as you're headed in that direction, why don't you let me show you my other fine spacecraft? No obligation whatsoever to you, pal. Just trying to be helpful to one in need. Oh, thanks, buddy. Now, take a gander at these beauties, sport. If you see one you like, just give me a hoot. I'll stand right over here. No pressure. Absolutely none. Don't let appearances fool you. This baby may be a relic. I mean, a classic. But she's as dependable as the day we got her. And just think, you'll be the only one in the quadrant with one. I guarantee it. Oh no. Oh, that's the other one. Can do a spin around the planet in just under an hour. And look at the lines on the bodywork. They just don't make them like this anymore, you know what I mean? She's a real bargain at 185 buckazoids. Alright. Okay, let's get out of here. Lars Mandel, how's it going? I'm good. I am enjoying the remake. So this is the one that this is like literally the first Space Quest I played many years ago. The EGA one in particular, like we got a Space Quest collection, like the first 3 games, and it was the EGA version of all 3. So Space Quest 2 and 3, they're already EGA. But yeah, I didn't actually get to play the VGA one until much later. So this is technically the one I grew up on. Like I didn't play the original Space Quest 1 until a bit later. So I kind of feel like I know the original developers of Space Quest, they didn't really like the remake. But I kind of like it. Alright, so we've got some Blues Brothers hanging out. Let's save. At the bar. Let's have a look around. This is a seedy little place. Galactic riffraff are seated at the bar. These are a couple of non-galactic looking humanoids, cranking out some unfamiliar sounding tunes. They seem interested solely in the music they are performing. There is a slot machine standing near the bar. You notice a sweeper in the corner of the room. It must get messy here. No one seems to notice or care that you have entered the bar. Who's this guy? This character kind of reminds you of a cute, fluffy little kitten you had when you were a kid, except that he weighs about 400 kilos and has a foot-long, razor-sharp claws and a bad attitude. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but that's like the 4th reference now to the metric system. Like, even though this game was developed in the US, you've had like half meter, they've mentioned kilometers, and now kilograms. I don't know what's going on there. Yep, we've already seen that. What's this guy? Some strange blue dude currently monopolizes the slot-so death machine. Appears to be an electronic slot machine. Oh. Cute little purple guys, eh? They sure can put away the brew. This character looks like an economy-sized version of your Uncle Buck's toupee. Must be getting dizzy. You're seeing triple. What do you mean? What do you mean, game? This guy appears to have blown in from Santa Cruz. Fine example of his species, whatever that is. Alright, let's go taste everything. Why don't you just buy 2 or 3 drinks instead? The thought of your tongue laid out in 4 neat slices like luncheon meats puts this idea right out of your head. They may look like a couple of geeks, but they have good taste in music. Most extraterrestrials won't do that on the first date. Maybe you should just listen to them. Good point. Watch it or you'll get zapped. Let's smell this guy quickly. Sniffing others is a ritual best left to dogs and other 4-legged creatures. Alright, what's this guy? You left your slug recipes in your other pair of pants. Alright, yep. Generic. Try it, and this guy is likely to use his beer tap on your head. His armpits could etch glass. The heady fragrance of Udo the banana slug. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. He's actually walking over to her. She smells as great as she looks, but maybe a little less green. Pretty much like wet dog. Sniffing others, yep, okay. Could be Widow Flea's shampoo, or just a really manly aftershave. Don't they ever wash those suits? Okay. Let's talk to this gentleman here. Hello. Excuse me, my good man. I would like a drink. I'll get to you in just a sec, mate. What's your beef, Junior? Do you want a beer? No. So stop bothering me already. I've got a voucher. 20% discount at Droids Be Us. Hey kids, this bar coupon is good for 5 Buckazoids and a free Coronian ale. Oh-ho. I'd like to redeem this coupon for 5 Buckazoids and a free beer, please. I'm busy, wait your turn. Here's your 5 Buckazoids and your free beer. Thank you. Glug 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 glug. Tastes better than it smells, thank goodness. Another one would be nice. Hint hint. Alright. Alright, let's go. Oh, I have to talk to him now. Yo, how about a refill? I'll get to you in just a sec. What's your beef, Junior? Want another drink? Yes, please, sir. Here you go. Good, 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 good. Ah, yes, that hits the spot. Just one more should do it. Yo, how about a refill? Hold on, Mac. I'll get to you when I can. What's your beef, Junior? Yes, more drink. Here you go. Glug, 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 glug. As you sip another of the odd brews, you overhear someone at the bar speaking. There I was, cruising through Sector EG. Let's write that down. Sector EG. When I spot this blip on the scanner. Got a point. So, I head towards it, you see, and right there in front of me sits the Del Toro. It's just sitting there. My heart starts hyper-warping on me. Alien beer. Nice one, the wolf. I figure my milliseconds are numbered. All I can think of doing is getting my craft out of there, so I'm reaching for the throttle. All of a sudden, there's this incredible flash of light, you see, and just like that, this little planetoid explodes into a ball of fire. I tell ya, I've never seen anything like it. I mauled the throttle and got out of there quick, you bet. Sweet. Oh no! Sorry, buddy. Boop, boop, boop. I guess the slot machine's free. Well, Sector EG. Let's see what happens if we drink too much beer. Yo, how about a refill? I'll get to you in just a sec. What's your beef, Junior? Want another drink? Here you go. I forget how many extras we can have. You feel a strange tingling sensation. This hasty beer doesn't seem to be bothering you so much now. Hee hee. Hey, more refill please. I'm busy, wait your turn. What's your beef? Want another drink? Here you go. Glug 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 glug. Oh my, you're starting to feel a bit unstable. Hey, more drink please. Listen, Mac, I shouldn't serve you anymore. You're sledged. You better go sleep it off or something before you start making a public display of yourself. Give me another one, you jerk. Okay. Here you go. Don't say I didn't warn you. Glug, 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 glug. Whoa. Hey, it's fine. Hey, Tinion. Thank you for the 100 bounders. Hey, little guys. How's it going? Which way do I look? Can never tell. This way. Run away. They added some puzzles to this game, right? Yeah, they're kind of very, very small additions to some puzzles. If you're familiar with the original game, you wouldn't have much trouble getting through. Ah, okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. We're fine. Roger's fine. Gunk. You stagger out of the bar after ignoring the bartender's advice. You're so sledged that you don't even notice that you're about to become prime prey for the many parasitic life forms in the area. You quickly pass out due to your low Coronian ale tolerance. Is that a death? I think we're dead. While your body tries to sleep off, you lose every possession you own. Soon your body is stripped for parts. Obviously, you don't make it through the night. Sleepy beer, exactly. That's okay. We got the sector. That's all we needed, really. Drinking is bad, kids. Only when you got such a low tolerance like Roger here. This guy's not exactly a sparkling conversationalist. You come here often? Oh, Roger, come on. Get out of my face, Pinky. That's fair. You've decided she's not your type. Heck, she's not even your species. Can I offer you a milk bone? You inquire in an attempt to be friendly. Grrr. Time to get the band back together. On a mission from God. You decide you just can't make friends with everybody. What's the use? They can't understand a word they're saying. Hi, the name's Wilco, Roger Wilco. What's yours? I am sometimes called Speaker to Cartoons, and sometimes Flayer of Soft Pink Manimals. Ooh. Mind if I sit down? Buzz off, monkey boy. Harsh. Alright. Also, hello Game Pump. How's it going? Alright, let's try the slot machine. So, if we get all 3 skulls, we die. And in the original game, you had to just the slot machine will only let you only insert 3 buckzoids per spin. You essentially had to save scum. There's no way you could play this legitimately. And you can still do that now. If you wanted to, you could suck methane. Mean. If you wanted to, you could save and restore every time you win, every time you lose. But in this version of the game, you can find a magnet, or something that looks like a magnet. It's a genuine widget. You're not sure what it does, but it's heavy. It looks cool, and it might be magnetic. Please keep this away from the game discs. So you can use this on the slot machine. And it disrupts it. So now, if we put money in, we get infinite money, assuming I can figure out which one's the buckazoids. Alright, let's go. Let it roll. This is where you need a certain amount of buckazoids, right? Yes. So you need to have purchased 3 things. You need to have bought enough beer so you can overhear those gentlemen talking about the sector that the Sarians are in. You need to buy a ship. And then you will later learn, when you buy the right ship, that you also need a droid to help you navigate. So you need enough money to get all those. And in the original game, I think you're limited to 250 buckazoids, which I think is enough for everything, I'm not sure. In this game, you can have a little bit more. But it will still blow up. Oh, look at that, I won. Hey, I won again. Hey, cool, I won. Seems like a good remake. Is it fan-made or official? This is the official Sierra remake of Space Quest 1. They kind of went through a period of starting to remake some of the earlier adventure games in the early 90s. So there was Space Quest, there was King's Quest 1. King's Quest 1 got a remake. Legislate Larry 1 got a remake. I think there was another one, I can't remember. But yeah, so they remade this one with VGA graphics. But they also simultaneously released an EGA version of this game. So this is a EGA remake of the original Space Quest 1. Never seen this version before? Yeah, it's this is the one I grew up with actually, because I kind of didn't have the original Space Quest until a bit later. I'm trying to think. There is oh yeah, so there are other remakes of Space Quest 2. I think there's at least 2 fan-made remakes, but there's no official Sierra one. And there weren't any other remakes of the later games, I don't think. So I think we've got enough for a ship. Hey, Anonymax, how's it going? Never knew about Space Quest or King's Quest growing up. I only knew LucasArts Adventures. I'm trying to think of what my first LucasArts adventure game was, because I was in the different boat. I grew up on the Quest Sierra games, and I didn't find out about really LucasArts games. They weren't available to me until a bit later. Say there, pal. It's come to my attention that you're in a market for some transportation. I may be able to help. If you follow me, I'd like to show you a fine little piece of machinery that'll knock your eyes out. Oh, this guy seems legit. Let's go see what he's up to. Do. Ah, Galita.
Galitep has raided.
Thank you for the raid, Galitep. How's it going? What have you been playing? Hang on. Galitep. Last playing Command & Conquer. Tiberian Dawn. Conflict of interest? No, I have interest in conflict. How was Oh, I think I got killed. Wasn't paying attention to the game. Oh wow, Anonymax. Oh my. And Game Pump, I agree. That was a very honest walk. I'm surprised that this happened. It must have been a misunderstanding. Thank you so much for the raid, Galatep. So how are you enjoying Command & Conquer, Tiberian Dawn? I haven't played Command & Conquer in so long. Because I remember playing it on DOS, and I just remember the installer. Just the installer for Command & Conquer was like amazing. They just put all this like animated. There's just all this crazy animations and stuff. Like it wasn't just a bog standard text installer. Cannot ignore my beloved beard. Oh, thank you, Galatep. Thank you. Oh heck, CNC, love it. I agree. I should play some more Command & Conquer. Oh, whoops. What's going on here? Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. That's okay. Alright. Change directory. Save to. Saves to? Yeah, here we go. The red alert installer used to scare me by saying, enter CD key to continue, you have 30 seconds to comply, or something. That's very reminiscent of Robocop. But yeah, welcome in everybody. We're about 2/3 of the way through Space Quest 1. Come over here, pal. Wait until you see this. Hold it right there. This is a stick up. I'll just relieve you of your cash. Thank you very much. So I ain't got all day. So all we can do is give him cash. Don't be so generous. You've already given him enough money. Okay. 232 buckasoids. I guess it's better than nothing. Here, keep 5 for yourself. I gotta admit, you look like you need it. Ah, friendly guy. Gotta be leaving now. Go straight back the way you came in. Deviate from that path and you'll growl cribble. And if you try following me, you'll get a nasty taste of my blaster. Got it? Good. He's just misunderstood. I'll let's go check up on him, on our new friend. Oh, he didn't shoot me. That's disappointing. Command Conquer, I played a bit of a remaster prior to this, and I must say it was troubled. Oh, really? Yeah, or even just the original DOS. I actually ran into something wild about the remaster that makes me unable to recommend it. Oh, like a gameplay change or something like that? I'm sure he needs the money for his grandma's meds. Exactly, Game Pump. Also, Game Pump. I think I forgot. Give you a little shout. Last playing Minecraft. Destructoid. As in Destructoid the website? Or Mice Crafting episode? Oh, wait. Or was it for Destructoid? Let's leave our friend to do whatever he needs to do over there. And let's go buy a ship. Alright. You've already... Okay, we've already been through this. Let's check out this ship. Tiny ships. I'll tell you, I think you made a wise decision. She's a beauty. The keys are in her. If you have any problems, don't hesitate to come back and tell us about them. Okay. Let's go! It's been a heck of a pleasure doing business with you. Well, good luck. Come again. You proudly climb into your new used spacecraft. There's definitely something unique about it. You turn the key excitedly. Oh no! My ship! It's broken! Drat, where did Mum and Dad go wrong? You be the judge. Well, geez, guy, it seems it's developed some minor malfunction since we last acquired it. We did have a small micrometeoroid shower the other day. Yeah, maybe that was it. That was probably it. As much as I like to, I can't refund your money. Company policy. It's out of my hands. However, I can give you 70 bucks or credit on any other ship in a fine line of used spacecraft. Look around, see what you like. We probably don't need to buy that ship. How long have I been growing a beard? Started shortly after COVID hit the US. I think I've had a beard since 2018, 2019. Usually it just gets to like this length, and then it starts to frizzle out near the end, so I get it trimmed. I haven't been to a barber in a while. Just trying to keep isolated. But yeah, one day I'll get another haircut. But yeah, I don't know how long it took to get to like sort of this length. Yeah, because it kind of at this point they kind of start falling out. Alright, let's ignore that ship. No, go away. I want to try these other ships. Trimming is a pain. I hate when you lay down on the corner of your pillow and hair curls up in your face. Oh, you get used to that. Yeah, like hair gets everywhere. Alright, I want to buy the ship. So oh, come on. Alright. I tell you, I think you made a wise decision. Still whining about it still. That's all good. It's all good. Hey, Gooberilla. No idea the VGA remake had an EGA demake. It never gets old. The beard, yes. Yeah, so it's not so much a demake. It's just around in the 1990-91 era. I guess that Sierra thought there were enough people who had only EGA adapters that it was worth to make an EGA version of some of their VGA games. Hi, Gabriella. Hello. So, what's Roger got into now? Kaboom! Ah, darn the luck. You've crashed in the dunes and ended your life. The various inhabitants of the Coronian Desert are now feasting on your remains. Guess that wasn't such a hot purchase. Well, maybe not that ship either. All in all, this is very similar to what happens in the... Whoa! Captain Clever! How's it going?
Captain Clever has raided.
Thank you, Captain Clever. How's it going? Did you end up finishing Dark Rage? Did you get through most of it? But welcome, thank you for the raid, and welcome everybody else for coming in. We're about 2/3 of the way through Space Quest 1. So this is not even close. Mission 14 out of 23. Oh wow, okay. So this is so there's at least 3 versions of Space Quest 1. So there's the original that came out in the 80s. This is the remake in 91? Yeah, 91. But this is the EGA version of the remake. So early on, Sierra would release like a VGA version and an EGA version at the same time. Later on, they just did like automatic differing. Captain Clever told me to watch here. That's true. I heard about that. And Gooberilla, that's a very cool emote you got there. Dark Rage is just me raging until I memorize every level. That's I don't know if that's fun though. Like you kind of want to be able to show that you can go through a level without having to memorize it. Like you should be able to enjoy yourself despite figuring out good techniques. I'm not on criticizing your gameplay. I'm saying like the game itself shouldn't be beatable by memorizing it. Alright, there's a man with a good eye. This here is the keenest little scrambler in the hemisphere. Top of the line, handles like a charm. Perfect for cruising the asteroid fields. It's satisfying to finish each mission at least. I can imagine, yeah. I don't know if I'd have the patience to get that far. It did look cool though, from the bits that I saw. All the thrust a guy could need. Oh my. I tell you, she's an outright steal at 214 buckazoids. Okay, let's buy this guy. So I have played this Space Quest before, and Captain Clever, I believe you're planning... Alright, so I bought this ship. I believe you're planning to move into adventure games. Stream a couple of adventure games. So I'll try not to spoil too much. It's been a heck of a pleasure doing business with you. By the way, you're going to need a droid to help you fly that thing. Well, good luck. Come again. Now you tell me. Seated in the cruiser, you notice there are no controls within reach. Just a button marked load. Tiny must have been serious when he said you would need a droid to fly this thing. Since you are currently droidless, there seems to be nothing else to do but climb out. Boo. Okay. So how much money do we have left? The Space Quest series would be a good place to start. GTU, thank you for the follow. Apologies for the clips. I was hoping to start Quest for Glory 1 as well, if we finished a bit too early, because I wanna play through the game again on stream so I can try out the randomizer I was talking about earlier. I'll try and find that link because I think I found. Yeah, you probably want to do the same, Captain. But if you want to have a look at the randomizer to see what it does, there's a link for it. Oh, what have I done? Wait, okay. Quest for Glory is so good. So we don't need a lot of these robots. We need to pick... oh, I've got a voucher too. Hang on. Do not want a Dalek. Don't want these ones either. Here we go. Very good, sir. This title coupon entitles you to a reduction of 20%. Let's give him some money quickly. Oh no, I don't have enough money. That's okay. That's okay. Let's go back to the bar. Lob Quest of Glory was your favorite of the CRS quest games, especially like the first one. It just had such a what's the word, like feel, because you sort of you could spend your time just sort of living in that world. Like you would just spend your day like just like killing creatures and leveling up your character and like doing little odd jobs here and there without even bothering with the main quest. And the later Quest of Glories, it kind of felt a bit more you've got to do this and that within a certain time frame. You couldn't just relax, whereas Quest of Glory 1's a bit more chill. Remember getting this game free with our Sound Blaster 16 card? Was a happy kid. That would have been amazing. I don't think I got anything free with my sound card. Like for a long time, I didn't even have like a when I played this game, I just had to listen to it on PC speaker. And yeah, I think it must have been like a few years later that I actually had a sound card. So we've put a device on this machine to let us essentially cheat. So in the original, you had to save scum. Here they've added. That's true on Dizzy. Didn't gel with number 2 at all. This is the era of painful Sonovolt OSTs. Oh no. Alright, let's get out of here quickly. Didn't gel with number 2 at all. Always loved leveling up my dexterity in the original, so the monsters aren't as deadly. Yeah, I did. The thing I liked about 2 was that you could you had a map. Like, it's no Grown Room. That's true. Because I love having the because you got like this not quite poster-sized map with the game of the city Shapir that you first visit. And a lot of people kind of miss out on that when they just get the online version now. And I also loved all the line art in Quest for Glory, the manuals themselves. I always thought they were cool. Yeah, I haven't got the Quest for Glory 2 manual, but I think I've got one handy. Hang on. Even bleeps and bloops are important. I agree. I actually think one of the songs about halfway through the game, I actually prefer the Sound Blaster versions, because rather than playing a chord, it just plays like the 3 notes like over and over again instead, and it doesn't quite sound the same. Not enough singing. Well, you just have to increase the points a bit more. I don't want to scare off Captain Clever by singing. Is this the one? No, this one. Yeah, so this is the Heroes Quest manual, and I don't know. I just remember going through the manual and just loving like the line art that they had. This doesn't seem to have it. maybe it's Quest for Glory 2. Oh no, here you go. You got this guy just looking at the computers and stuff. Like, yeah, I can't draw at all. But oh, that was cool. But thank you for redeeming the 100 boulders, MZZ. Look at this guy. So there's an important thing about the thief that we need to know for this game. That we'll learn about the thief sign. So the game doesn't tell you about the thief sign, but you need to be able to know about it, and you learn about it from the manual. Got the humanoids. Oh, I got the manta ray to look forward to, and some ogres, and a cheetor, and there's also the Space Quest 1 manual. So it's, yeah, that's sorry about that, bit of a distraction. I might have received Quest for Glory 2 on some floppies with Heroes Quest 2 written on them in Sharpie, so I never got them out. That's fair game pump. I think a lot of us got most of our PC games that way. Who can sing? Certainly not me. Oh, me either, don't worry. I heard you sing You Got to Eat Your Vegetables Flawlessly. Ooh, that's true. Just speaking with style. Voice of an angel. Oh. Where's this game? Here it is. Hey, Kidsabine. How's it going? Ooh. Let's keep going. I think so. If we put too much, if we win too many times, this machine will blow up. But that's okay, because we'll have enough money by then. $270. Oh yeah, and in the original, you can only get up to, I think 250 Buckazoids, because the EGA interpreter only had like 8-bit variables, so eventually you would hit that limit. You step back nervously as the overheated slot machine begins to sputter and smoke. Kaboom! Wow, I guess you overheated the poor thing. This is the only good kind of gambling in video games. Yes, the kind you can cheat at. Blues Brothers. Yeah. Sometimes there is like a different singer. Like this lady. Oh my. On stage, a strangely attired woman performs her act, if that's what you want to call it. You haven't had a girlfriend for a long time. More like forever. But even that's not enough to make her attractive. What? It's a bit mean. BRB downloading the sound font for this and making the most mysterious song in the universe. Go for it. Madonna. I think it's using standard MT32 Madonna. Yeah, I think it is Madonna. Yeah. Oi, go in there. Come on. Here we go. All right, so we've been through here. We've given them the voucher, so now we just need to give them money at the appropriate time. The scriptwriters obviously weren't fans. I agree, yeah. I think you're right there. I'll just use the KK slider sound for inclusive file there. I think that's probably close enough. I swear there's better music. Here we go. You may pick up your purchase at our convenient Droids BS pickup area, located just out the door and to your right. Alright, let's go. Hello, friend. Dalek. Yeah, the trademark police won't get them with that spelling. Hello, sir. Your new robot will be here in a moment. Hey, Zoom. Oh, there he is. Sir, programmed to follow you around like a whimpering little puppy dog. How humiliating. I didn't catch a lot of the references in this game. I think they've added a few more in this one. And yeah, as a kid, you don't have like that, I guess, cultural literacy. So yeah, you do miss out on a lot of it. The droid emits a cheerful chirp, but has nothing further to say right now. Fortunately, you bought it as a pilot, not a conversationalist. What does it smell like? There's nothing like the smell of a new used droid. What does it taste like? Like many things in your experience, it looks better than it tastes. Okay. Well, I believe we have enough to leave. Let's have a look. Have we got a jetpack? We've got an empty box. We've got a friend robot here who's currently stuck on the ship. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem. Let's see how this goes. Oh no, he's fine. He's fine. Once you're seated snugly in the ship's compact cockpit, the robot moves into position, and you push the load button. I'm sure it's fine. I was a little bit worried. Branding pop culture robot knowledge as cultural literacy is wonderful. Putting that on my resume. Do it. Multiple decades of cultural literacy. I always feel bad that the robot leaves his treads here. Ah, this guy again, our friend. Hey, wait a minute. Where do you think you're going with my ship? Hey, come on. What is this? Yes, it is. I can do it for you. Ooh. We have achieved escape velocity. Thanks, buddy. It might help if you were to tell me where we're going. Please indicate our destination on the touchpad in front of you. Alright. No, whale scum reigns supreme. I don't know. I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay. There you go. Hope you're happy, I'm Dizzy. Yes, whale scum is number one, obviously. So we had a thank you for the name of save redemption. So this is part of the copy protection. So we were told at the bar, we overheard someone say that it was at sector EG. So we've got to look in the manual. I think it was EG. Let me look at my notes. Yeah, EG. So we look up at the manual and we can see the codes here. So now I'm going to manually. So in the original, you just typed in the letters. Oop. So what have we got? We've got a weird C character. Upside down I. This one. And the backwards H. Okay, I'm plotting our course. Course is plotted. Stand by for warp speed. Whoa! Alright, let me just... I feel like that's appropriate. Upside down I, aka... Whoa! Exclamation mark. Okay, Tradies, that's fair. The colours kids have been. The colours. Thank you, MZZ, for those characters, those symbols. Sensors indicate a large ship in the sector. I wonder who it could be. We'll continue to scan for an ID. Oh no! So this is the ship we're after. Whoa, that's a Sarian battlecruiser. We better stand off. If we get any closer, they'll detect us for sure, and we'll be space sputum. Sputum? Sputum. I'm gonna go sputum. Let's head on out of here, okay, boss? No. Whee! As you exit the ship, you carefully slide the jetpack on your back. Oh, this is interesting. So in the original game, you still had to get a jetpack. Rasputin? Ooh, nice one. Could be. Badumch. I haven't got a badumch sound effect. In the original, you had to, as well as getting the jetpack, you had to put on jetpack, and then you had to exit the ship. Otherwise, you'll float in space forever. In this game, it seems like it just does it for you. So you carefully slide the jetpack on your back, on our back. Whee! And our robot friend just nicks off. I'm loving the shadow work they've got going on here. You are floating in space just outside the biggest darn spaceship you've ever seen. You see a door. Perhaps it is a way in. So I believe in the original you could float off to the side and you got shot down. I don't know if they do that here. Man, Roger, come on. Yeah, floating a door. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Alright, oh, here we go. Hey, this is cool. Could be a way in? No. Doors are usually good for that. The inhabitants of this vessel apparently do not appreciate your desire to sightsee. I guess it's a good idea not to be wandering around the outside of your ship. You were a carbon-based being. Now, you're just carbon. I've actually picked up a few spelling mistakes in this game. Or just, I guess, grammar mistakes. Thank you, Captain Clover, for the skull. So I think this is... Yeah, you just literally just have to open it. Just my just carbon, yes. Anyway, oh, no. Easy. See a door. Alright. You don't want to go near it. It may explode. Oh, but what does it taste like? You can't taste anything from here. You're saying I should get near it. You can't vent your suit enough to do that in the airlock. Okay. What's this? Touching these things can be hazardous to your health. It appears to be a decontamination unit. Something like the ones used to zap Andromedan cockroaches aboard the Arcada. Whoops. You wonder what it's here for. What is it indeed? Some sort of special door control panel. It requires some sort of special keycard, which you obviously don't have. Can I smell it? Ozone. Definitely ozone. Alert. Alert. Organic contamination detected in airlock. Buzz. Oh no! Those laser shots are incredibly effective, as your body will attest. Being in plain sight probably didn't help much. Alright, game. I hear you. So here we have to hide. And then our robot friend will not see us. He won't decontaminate the airlock. Still have to wait though. It appears to be some sort of high-tech fire droid. What does he taste like? Not out here. What does he smell like? If you could smell through your helmet, you would know that this droid smells like smoke and fire. Alright. Let's get out of here. See ya, robot buddy. Hooray! Where are we? I don't know. Okay, let's have a look around. The trunk is unremarkable in every way. Rip that robot. We just left him out here. I like to imagine there's like another compartment for him here, and we just went through a long tunnel. You don't have the time to stop and touch all this neat stuff. You've got a galaxy to save. You really don't want to put your mouth on that. Can't imagine that's going to taste good. So the taste and the smell, that was kind of introduced in Space Quest 4 because they had to add a verb bar, and they just they added those two as jokes essentially. So there's like a lot of Easter egg messages in the game. Sometimes it gives you a little hint, but there's no puzzle that requires you to smell or taste anything. What's on my t-shirt? Good question. So it is a Millennium Falcon in kind of a vaporwave neon-esque look. But there you go. No, because Monolith Burger, obviously. Oh, because of the tasting. So yeah, MZD kept asking me what was on my shirt, so I added a redemption for her. So if we walk out, Goodrella, thank you. What's my favorite T-shirt? Oh, I've got my. I think my favorite. It's a little bit. It's a little bit old now. I've got like a business shirt, and it's just a whole bunch of people in like business attire doing like business things. I'll have to. I'll get it and show it on stream one day. The way I've described it sounds boring, but I think it's amusing. It sounds like someone or something is approaching. I don't know. I like to pretend they added it because you had to include a monolith burger and you want to be able to taste the burgers. Yeah, that's true. Because monolith burger was in 3, and they didn't have point and click. Then it was all still parser, and in 4, you just had to make burgers. You didn't get to taste any of them, unfortunately. But yeah, it could. Maybe they did that as well. Bad Cat shirt, best shirt. Sorry. Oh, I forgot. I do have the Bad Cat shirt. I forgot about that. So there's a shirt of MCZ. It's Bad Cat, and I can't look at it too often because currently I look at it and I chuckle. So I don't want to lose that feeling because it's just hilarious. Do you not know why anyone would ever wear that shirt? Because it's amazing. Uh-oh. Blammo. Those pulse ray pistols sure are effective little weapons. Even after it kills you, your meat continues to cook in nice golden brown, trying to get shot in the future. Even if your life isn't worth much, think about the rest of the universe. All right. Yeah, Fire Broadside wears his constantly. That cut shirt is quite genuinely one of Broadside's favorites. He wears it more than his own merch. That's true. I have one of his merch shirts too. So that wasn't a good thing to do. What's with this? It's already moved. So in the original game, I believe you can actually climb into the trunk, and you'll get moved around. Here you can't do that. Here you have to go through the vent, it looks like. Your hands by themselves are incapable of opening it. Oh, well, step down, why don't you? So we do have a knife. That should be enough. So this isn't much of a puzzle. It's really just keep exploring until you find an open vent. I want Bolt's Croco LED animated prints for my house. Animated prints, what is this? You're not close enough to the vent. Alright, I thought I was. Okay. With a mighty, wimpy kick, you manage to hurt your foot. However, the vent grill opens. Where did this lead to? Oh no, I'm running out of space again. Okay, hang on. Let me create a new folder. And change the directory. So the nice thing about DOSBox, if you're not familiar, is that you can add directories to your folder, to your game folder in Windows, and then you can press Ctrl F4 and it will rescan the directories for you. You don't have to restart. Here we go. Don't have to restart DOSBox or anything like that. Whenever I've been to Paul Robinson's exhibits, he has his pixel art displayed in animating frames. Oh no, I know what you mean now. Yes. Good old DOSBox. There's so many cool things about it. Because like I do a lot of boo. Oh no, is chat broken? Because I do a lot of reverse engineering stuff, and because DOSBox is open source, it's so useful just adding extra code to DOSBox just to like dump information about the game. If I had to do it by hand, it would just take so much time. What's going on in here?
Hello, Merwuthlella.
Mr. Whiplet is... Oh, hang on. Did someone pop in? Did someone open the door? Did I miss something? Can you add save states? So DOSBox X, I think, has save states. DOSBox Vanilla doesn't have save states, and I've seen people use it on their stream, and sometimes it works, and sometimes you get these hilarious results. Like I was watching someone play Mad Dog Williams, and you just got these amazing graphical corruption when you go into different rooms. So it's not 100% there, I don't think. You thought you heard her in the background for a sec? Oh yeah, she I'm not too far away from the lounge room here, so yeah, it's possible. Uh-oh, I hear someone coming. Oh my. Sorry if I ruined the immersion. No, it's okay. From my understanding, save states in DOS are going to be extremely difficult to get right. Yeah. If a stranger came through the door behind you, would you really want us to tell you? It would be helpful. I mean, if I hadn't picked up on it already, but yes. Darn Static Cling. Hey, look at that. By the most amazing stroke of luck, you've traded in your extremely conspicuous Xenon spacesuit for a Sarian officer's uniform, complete with helmet. Kung Fu. Yep. Yeah, I think if a stranger came in, this would be a very short stream. Searching the pockets of your newly found disguise, you will find the number of possessions you are packing has been greatly reduced. Someone need back. Thank you, Stock. So we've lost a lot of possessions. In fact, lost in that limbo void to where socks and baseballs disappear is everything but the data cartridge. Okay. I don't need to save just yet. So there is something on the ground here that we need to pick up. No, not that. Wait, come on. Maybe I have to I'll get out of the way. Oh, okay, here we go. Old Fabris softener sheets rest on the floor here. Hey, there's an ID card here also. Let's get it. Alright, let's do some tasting. Quick goofing off and do something useful. Aha, I've apparently acquired a taste for dust. Fabris. I bet you're going to miss it when the game is over. Faint miasma of Hijack's liquid detergent hovers in the air near the machine. That's not a good idea. It only makes you sneeze. It smells waxy. Oh, can I taste the floor? Just what you thought. Waxy build-up. You'd be ashamed if you were in charge of this floor. Alright, so we've got a data cartridge. This contains the star generator plans and will help us save our planet. And this is a Sarian ID card. The name on the card is Buxton Freem. You wonder if this is a common Sarian name. And if it is, you're glad you're not Sarian. Sweet. It's lost many good rebels to get their cartridge. Exactly. A whole ship's worth. You close your eyes in the hopes your death will be quick, but, to your surprise, the guards do not notice you. In fact, you think your uniform is that of a higher-ranking Sarian officer worth sucking up to. Cool. It's just one of those ugly Sarian guards. Let's have a chat to this guy. Hey buddy, my name is Buxton Freem. What's yours? Alt. No one is allowed access to the captain's personal escape pod. In fact, come to think of it, whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, okay, sure bud. Just don't tax those green brain cells. Mean. I'm not even sure the captain has access to the captain's personal escape pod. Okay. What does this guy taste like? Oh no, what? Can I... Okay. So ultimately I need to go in this elevator, but let's have a look around. You're in the brightly coloured hallway aboard the Deltor. 2 elevators dominate the upper level. Okay, explore. And let's do speed up a little bit because we're exploring. Yeah. Where am I? So all this area here, you don't really need to be like, all of this is kind of like just a maze. So this should go back to the, yep, original area. Nice. And what's this thing? These egg-shaped lights, if that's what they are just another example of the rather whimsical designs you've observed on this ship. For ugly, smelly, green planet-destroying murderers, the Sarians appear to have a great sense of aesthetics. Can't taste it. Can I actually go this way? Nope. And if we go all this way... so this is actually a cartridge reader, I think. This looks like some kind of cartridge reader. Maybe the cartridge you have will work in it. So this isn't in the original, but if you forget to read your cartridge halfway through the game to get the code that will help blow up the star generator, or you forgot to write it down, you can look at the cartridge again here. And you get the same text. Yep. So this is just explaining the same stuff that you saw before. 5893 is the code. Which we have here. Yep, 5893, I've written it down. Mass murdering is no excuse for being unfashionable. That's true. That's a good point. I'm sure there's a lesson there in our own history. Okay, so we didn't need to do that. Ultimately, we just need to go in this elevator. Hey buddy, how's it going? How you doing, son? Son, sir? Chills run down your spine as you realize he has no concept of the word son. Whoops. I think this kills you? Let's see what happens. Hooray, it does. Gee, that must have been a pretty powerful energy beam, seeing how it reduced you to a pile of carbonized matter. Alright. Just trying that out. Thank you. So we travel this way. This looks kind of useful. Cowabunga, Wilco! This is it. This is it's the unimaginably powerful star generator, which must not, at any cost, be allowed to remain in the hands of the evil Sarians. But you knew that, right? Right? Who's this guy? Hello. This is the biggest, toughest, not to mention ugliest Sarian guard you have ever seen. At present, he is diligently guarding the star generator from intruders such as yourself. He's wearing some sort of gadget on his belt, but from here you can't tell what its purpose might be. Hey buddy, how's it going? This is the guy of few words, none of them for you. What does he smell like though? Can't taste him. I feel like, yeah, some rooms you can smell and taste everything. I guess it's like, it depends on which developer you got for that room. Because sometimes you just can't do any of that, which is disappointing. Alright, let's go this way. Looks like the sort of guy who'd have a Jim Beam belt buckle. Yes. It's either a mega frequency wideband spectrophonic analyzer module or one of those really old table model radios. Hope these games didn't teach kids to go around tasting everything. I think you've with kids you already have that problem with them putting anything they can find in their mouth. Give them some of the deaths you can have from tasting the wrong thing. Hopefully it teaches them not to do that. It seems obvious to you that Wally Wood did some time designing Sarian hardware. I don't know who Wally Wood is. The subtle ozone odor clings to the egg-shaped doodad. Tongue zaps are no fun. There you go. It's a good lesson. What's this guy? What's your deal? Broom at the ready. The cleaning droid waits for something useful to do. What do you taste like? You can't be serious. The heady sense of petroleum distillates distillates and sarin refuse titillates your nostrils. Oh my. The droid does not speak to you. It's possible you've been snubbed. It's inbuilt. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. All right, we're back to this guy. So in the original one, you could spit on this guy. Can you do it here too? Or is he just trying to walk there? Ah, he's just trying to walk. That's disappointing. Yeah, you could literally type like spit on guard, and Roger would try and spit on him, and then it would just get up in his helmet instead. Hello. Welcome to the weapons dispensary, I guess. I've got an IQ of 5,000, but they feel like I'm only good enough to fetch weapons, like some whimpering puppy dog. You have to show me your ID card, so I can scurry off and fetch your weapon. Why don't they just wire me into the ship's system, so I would know who you are without an ID card? It is beyond even my supreme intellect. Okay, you want an ID? I'll give you an ID. Can I talk to him? You carbon-based life forms are so annoying. Since when do puppies fetch weapons? You got to train them good. A good reward system will help you do that. You carbon-based life forms are so annoying. My counterpart, Ulan's Flats, on Corona told me about this one pesky humanoid in a grungy blue spacesuit who just kept pestering him. Hey, go away, I'm not talking to you. I'm sure what he said was amazing. An intellect of 5,000 and in charge of all the weapons. Dogs fine, but puppies? It's true. Having a housemate had a puppy who's now an older dog. And yeah, it's so stressful having a puppy around just tearing stuff up. You cannot control them. How clever. You have an ID card, and my, what lovely photo of a proto-organic biped you have too. I guess I'll use my vast resources to fetch your silly weapon for you. Please wait here if you can handle such a simple command. While he's off, I am gonna steal some stuff. You can carry only one grenade at a time. Okay. And we'll close that so we don't find. And he's back. Are your pets trained to fetch you a musket or something, or similarly suitable house weapon, Mr. Sonner? Not our dogs. Greyhounds are very hard to train. They're very lazy. Newspaper should be enough for most intruders. Yes, I should just be able to hit them over the head with a newspaper. I bet he gets annoyed how smugly satisfied the automatic doors are. Yeah. Can I get another? Are you sure you don't already have your weapon? Organics like you have such a tricky memory. Are you sure you didn't do something silly, like accidentally eating it or something? Oh, never mind. Don't overtax yourself. I'll just go check. Alright. So I think you can actually get another grenade. But I haven't got enough room for it yet. That's okay. Let's use this one first. Surprise! Free grenade. I know. We liberated it because he wasn't using it essentially. Okay. Yep. He's said all that before. Grenade. So I think this is just for extra points. Or maybe it's just for fun. French fries. What? Hang on a minute. I missed something there. Let's try that again. French fries. French fries. That's a good reward for dogs. They will eat as many French fries as they want. What's going on here? I missed something. Oh dear, you again. Actually, looking at your past track record, I'm surprised you didn't take off your boot and start showing me that. I better do evolution a favor and prevent you from reproducing. Oh. Okay. Thank you for playing Space Quest 1. Did I just get ambushed? Apparently, yeah. Too bad you failed miserably and doomed all of your people to a horrible death at the hands of the Sarian. An anvil. Alright. So I think you can only do it 3 times, and I think I must have wasted my opportunity. That's okay. So it's a few extra points. I don't need the extra grenade. That is a very loud, whatever that is. But it's all good because I got a grenade, not a grenade, a gun. People joke about Sierra games killing you for no reason. They would never do that. You really think Sierra would just add random events that could kill me? That doesn't sound like them. Oh no, I tripped and dropped my helmet. And now a robot's come and stolen it. Take that, Roger. Aren't you the clumsy one? Because of your inability to walk without falling on your face, your helmet has been collected by the trash droid. Now you've blown your cover. The Sarians are sure to shoot first and ask questions later. Uh-oh. Maybe in trouble. So do I use Munt for music or do you have hardware or something? I use Munt myself. Yeah, I've got that running in the background somewhere. I know like Fractal My Mic has like actual NT32 hardware. But it's been pretty hard. It seems pretty expensive to track down. Maybe one day I'll get one. It is kind of cool. Like you sometimes get like little MIDI messages. Like Sierra will sneak in some, like a line or two in the music. Oh, there you go. Wait, what are you doing? Munt seems good overall. It is. It seemed like I'm not an expert on NT32, but it seems to replicate it pretty well. Don't know how literally everyone who grew up on Sierra games doesn't have debilitating anxiety issues. I think just patience. And possibly a healthy respect for walkthroughs and stuff like that. Oh no, hang on. Should have prepared for this. Pachoom! Gotcha. Sorry, buddy. It was you or me. And I've got a game to finish. Oh, another one. Oh, he's gone. Incidentally, patience is good treatment for anxiety. That's good to know. And Tanil, thank you for the hydrate. Something to tell you, therapist. It's finally a breakthrough. What's this guy? The synth fuck? What are you trying to tell me, game? Can I smell it? No. It's Sputnik. Yeah, but I know what the game was aiming for there. Sierra plus animals of farthing wood equals room for life. You get an A+ in therapy. Oh, not animals and farthing wood. You notice a remote control device on the guard's belt. Ooh. Oh-ho. You remove the device from the guard's belt. It looks like you have found the remote control that turns off the force field around the star generator. Oh, and he already uses it. Okay. Oh no, he doesn't use it. Alright, let's save, because I wanna see if I can get a death. Force field. It's a Russian spelling for it, I guess. Oh, okay. That is a interesting bit of trivia, if that's true. Not that I'm doubting you, but that seems legit. It appears the shield is preventing you from getting to the star generator's control panel, and boy is it hot. You better not try to get too close to the star generator again. Oh, again. Here, is that a warning? Whoa. Yes, it was a warning. That stings just a tad. You obviously need to disarm that baby before trying again. Okay. Sorry, Roger. Can I lick it? Nope. Alright. Off you go. You press the stud on the remote, and the force field around the star generator begins to deplete. Baby with a gun. Baby's first gun. So what did I write down for the code? Where is the code? 5893. Oi. Okay. 5893. Enter. Self-destruct engaged. I'm sure I can ignore that message. Have a nice day. 5 minutes. Should probably get out of here, huh? And do I need my gun? Nope. 5 Earth minutes. It's standard Earth minutes. I'm actually impressed with how much metric is in this game. Because they've mentioned kilometers, meters, and kilograms. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Hang on. Do I have to kill 2? Hang on. Oh god. Pachoo, pachoo. Oh god, let's get out of here. Sorry, MCZ, I saw your message. I'm just a lot of frantic stuff happening. Ken Williams is the visionary. Yeah, I would have thought he'd be. I was assuming the Williamses were a bit more conservative, but intense. It is intense. Let me just find this plugin. Oh, it was a reasonable question. The world will be happier when you realize you're not obligated to respond to my nonsense. No, I want to be helpful. So the closed caption plugin I use is this one. So this one seems to use the Google speech to text API, and apparently there's a version of this which I'm not using, where you can use like the paid version. Like this is using the free API, but there's a paid version which is apparently better. This plugin seems a lot better than the experimental plugin that comes with OBS. Like I've tried that once and it was just garbage. This one seems to come up with English words most of the time. And I get a little preview as well so I can see if it's doing it or not. Animals of Farthing Wood reminds me of Watership Down. That was terrifying as a kid. I think I blocked that one out. But I know what you mean. I only read the plot of that. I wasn't allowed to watch it. Religion, rabbits, and mass death. Sounds wholesome. Oh, yeah. So this is the last room in the game, I think. So let's have a little look around. It's definitely some sort of thing. If you knew what it was, you might have a clue what to do with it. But since you don't, you don't. What do you taste like? No time for funny messages. Get off the ship. You're really way too busy for this, Roger. What is this little quote going on? Can confirm that would be pronounced Sputnik. Oh, really? Okay, that's good to know. Watership Down is not a kids movie. Book, a bit more debatable. Okay. Narrator, please. I know. You're in another area of the Daltor. This is the elevator that brought you down here. Okay. Can't taste the elevator. It tastes like the many elevators you smelled in the past. Taste and smell is connected. It smells like many of the elevators you've smelled in the past. Hang on, this definitely feels very lazy. So it tastes like things you smelled. Smells like things you smelled. So I feel like they just copied and pasted that and didn't edit it properly. He just wants to taste things. I know. I read it in 6th grade. I might have to reread it again. It's been a while. What is this thing? Another area. Can't taste that. The ship could blow up in a million fiery pieces while you waste time licking the only thing that you can get you off it in one piece. Yeah, of course I am. You're wasting valuable time here. Saurian elevators smell like human elevators. Good to know. Exactly. Alright. Does this still have this must be the captain's personal escape pod. Alright, fine, let's do it. Let's get in here. You swiftly slip into the sleek ship. Kaboom! There's a pretty cool ship though. Kind of reminds me of the one at the start of Heavy Metal, the movie. Kapow! Roger Wilco. We, the people of Xenon, extend our limitless appreciation and eternal gratitude for your acts of heroism. Thanks, buddy. Because of your bravery, the planet Xenon, and indeed the entire galaxy, has been saved from domination by the evil, not to mention ugly, Saurians. It is my honor to present you with the coveted golden mop, a symbol of pride and accomplishment to members of your esteemed profession. Henceforth, and for all time, you will be known as Hero of Xenon. Hooray! This game is a bit harsh at times. Yeah. External gratitude would need a different rating. Oh no, yeah. Ah, the poor ship. Well, Roger, you did it. Whoops. You saved the something or other and I missed it. Oh, and you got the girl. Wait a minute. There wasn't any girl. Sorry. Well, you got the mop anyway. From now on, Xenon's your oyster. All you have to do now is sit back and let the book and movie offers roll in. Who knows? Maybe you'll even have a series. Maybe I will. And now, as the sun sets on the peaceful blue planet, Xenon and Roger Wilco's first adventure. Yes, I'm afraid there are more. Oh, okay, sorry, hang on. I missed a comment there. Sun sets on the peaceful blue planet Xenon and Roger Wilco's first adventure. We hope you will remain in your seat long enough to let us express our limitless appreciation. Thank you, Deep Freeze, for the GG. Free mop, GG. Thanks, Captain Chloe. Here we go. This is seems like a very lackluster credits. Won't be long till Hollywood or Netflix pick up these games for a movie at the rate we're going. I would watch that. That game's easy for the sexy Grinch GGs. Whole bunch of background artists. So the original devs they didn't really like this game, the remake that is, because they saw their Space Quest as like kind of a modern futuristic sci-fi, and they didn't like this kind of retro sci-fi. That wasn't the aesthetic that they wanted. You would too, Game Pump? Quit sexualizing naked Grinch. Yeah, my bad. I shouldn't do that. Sorry, Grinch. Maketzil, sorry, yeah, you did miss Space Quest. I will probably play another Space Quest in the future. Anonymax, thank you also for the GGs. Additional written material. Bridget McKenna. Gunnar Hain. Space Quest 1 theme based on the original composition by Mark Crowe. Thank you, Virobroso, for the GG. Quality assurance. So maybe I'll probably get some time just to show off the start of Quest of Glory. Oh, here we go. It's kind of weird how the dialogue is just crammed on the right here. It's literally the least I could do. But you still did it, which is good. Actually, the least I could do is probably this. G. Go. Thank you. Thank you for the go. Thank you for playing Space Quest 1. As usual, you've been most entertaining. Agree about the art style in this one not being true to Space Quest. Yeah, I don't mind it.
GG.
But I can appreciate how the developers didn't like it.